know we got that pass.
No, he can't see.
That's all it has to grow. He thought it was smooth.
I had a Rolex, I had a bunch of shit. He just got cash. It was like crackhead, like Thank you for coming. What it good be, hoping it's with it's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And it's Jack Thriller, aka the Horror Report.
Okay, wasn't ready for that. And this drink takes motherfucking yabba yabba. Make some noise!
Let's go.
And hands down, the person that we about to introduce. I've been a fan of this guy, since 1997. And one of the things that they say about him is that he's one of the best black comedians that's not black. But I really want to defute that statement because this man is one of the funniest people on the planet. It does not matter if you're white, black, purple, Barney, Yellowtail, Sushi. It doesn't matter what he is. He is one of the funniest people on the planet. Man, on stage, he's so electric. He's been through so much. We're going to give him his flowers. We're going to praise him today and let him know how much he means to this comedy world. Motherfucker Gary Owen is in the house. Thank you.
Let's go.
Off top, I owe you an apology for years. I am one of those people that call you Gary Owens.
With the S?
With the S.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Originally, that's originally your name, right? With the S?
Originally, and then when you get in SAG, first movie I got was with Jamie Foxx. It was called Held Up, and then they
Held Up. Me Alone. Yeah.
And then there's already a Gary Owens.
Right.
So I had to go with the SAG. They give you literally they send you a list of names you can pick. So
to change it to?
Yeah, because there can only be one.
No, so they forced this on people?
Yeah, that's how Vin Diesel got his.
Jamie Foxx ain't Jamie Foxx.
Vin Diesel ain't Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Tom Cruise ain't Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So they was like, you want Garry, you want to put Gary S. Owens, my middle initial, and I thought the easiest thing, I'll just drop the S.
Right.
Gary Owen, 4 letters. I didn't realize how attached black people are to that letter.
Yeah, that S word.
S.
Researching you, I realized, because I was like, first off, I was researching you, and I kept putting that.
Yeah, I still pop up.
No, it still pops up. I put with it.
But I realized once it does pop up, like whatever special it is, the S is not there. So I'm like, am I seeing
the S
things?
is silent.
Jack Thriller, no
silent.
Yeah. I thought I was Jack Thriller. Was I seeing things? And then, I noticed that you did an interview somewhere, and you was like, no, it's black people who put the S on it.
Yeah, you guys
And I was like, holy shit, I am so fucking guilty of that.
Facts. Shrimps.
Yeah, shrimps. Yeah. So here's what's crazy, right? You've been in this game since 1997. That was raw comedy, man, in 1997. I came out in 1997. My War Report album came out in 1997. How different? Like, I'm sorry to sound like the NBA players that, they look at the NBA now and they be like, oh man, this shit is so pussy now. But like in our day, and I hate to sound like that, people, but in our day, but how different is comedy from 1997 to comedy right now, 2026?
Well, I think now is the golden age of comedy because you don't have to rely on somebody else to make it. Mm-hmm. You can with all these social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, there's no you can't make the excuse. There's gatekeepers now.
Right.
If you got a camera and you start recording your sets and start posting them, I go. It's been you've seen them. Matt Rife, Nate Jackson, more recently Mojo Brooks. Those guys took off and they didn't have Netflix specials and they took off. They didn't have Comedy Central specials. When I started, you really needed somebody to like almost anoint you, like, all right, we're gonna put you in something, and we're gonna show. It don't matter how funny you are on stage.
Back then? BET, Comic View. Okay.
For Black comics, it was Comic View, and then Comedy Central was coming along, and then Def Jam kind of went. But you didn't have a lot of outlets. You know what I mean? So I think nowadays these younger guys, I mean, they have that advantage,
right?
You know what I mean? Which is great because I'm learning from them.
Right.
I ain't gotta admit, the first couple years I was like, I'm not doing that. I want to save my stuff so when people see me live, and they go, I'm a fucking idiot. I better get my shit out there.
Right.
But you don't think it's like music where it feels like it's oversaturated because anybody thinks they could do it?
I think it's like anything. If you're good, you're good. It's like boxing.
Right.
You know?
Well, boxing is different of a...
If you're good...
Because boxing, you got to hit people and get hit.
Yeah. I'm just saying, though, we all know those boxers that, like, coming up, like, guys that want to fight. Right. And they're like, oh, if he gets a shot. Right. You know? But now... You know, if you got your phone, you can pretty much make it.
Yeah, the polls fucked that up for all of us. Anybody can box now, or your cat can box.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a good example, though, because now you have, like, the social media guys that are doing stand-up, right? It's a blessing and a curse because they get on the road, they sell tickets, but they don't have the hour yet.
It doesn't translate, right.
But they got an audience that's probably never been to a stand-up comedy show either. So they have nothing to compare it to. You know what I mean? So they're getting laughs, but they're like, those people have never been to a show with a seasoned comic either. Right. So, but you can't knock somebody. You don't choose your audience, they choose you. Right. You can get out there and make money. Right. Go make some money.
Because I heard there's gay people that go to your shows now.
Who?
There's gay people that go to your shows.
Tons.
Now.
Yeah, they be in there.
But you heard that specifically?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And white people, like they're kicking the black. He's being gentrified backwards. He's being gentrified the opposite way.
Gentrification.
Reverse gentrification. Gentrified. So all right. Now, cancel culture, right? Does that determine how you make your material? Because certain shit, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Certain jokes, they're harsh, but they funny. Yeah. Do you take that into consideration when you're writing your material?
Yeah, of course. Like, you just got to realize, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm not going to say the N-word on stage. I'm not going to go there. You know what I mean? Because I got people be like, dude, you got the pass. You can say it. I was like, I ain't risking that. I'm good. Dude, so many people tell me that, bro. Because the thing is, if I have 10,000 people in the audience, 9,999 could be laughing at that one person that's offended. That's what's going to get everybody going. All of a sudden, I got Benjamin Crump at my show. Ralph Sharpton. I'm like, guys. Look at all these black kids I got.
I forget who you was beefing with. He was like, man, tell him I got more black kids than him.
Yeah, right. Facts. I got a gang.
So,
no, but I know, to answer your question, I think cancel culture had its run as far as that goes. I think now with Shane Gillis, Andrew Schultz, these Netflix roasts, you know what I mean? I think we've kind of taken the power back because you think the internet is running your career. You think these people that are making all the noise on their keyboards, but most of those people were never going to come see you anyways. They've never been to a comedy show. And you'll find out that, I said some shit that people could say was cancel culture shit, but there's so many people that want to hear that. So all of a sudden your ticket sales start going up. You know what I mean?
Wow. And that outrage is short-lived, like.
Very much. And they don't really mean it. They're just like, they see 30-second snippet and they haven't looked at your whole career. You know what I mean?
But you seem like a person who cares, right? Like,
I'm not malicious.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm not malicious in anything. Even when I talk shit about people or a culture or a race, there's no malicious intent behind it, you know? Because I had the special needs community come after me about 10 years ago.
We never came after you.
You did? No, they came after me.
Jack, talk to the mic, man.
Yeah, call me next time.
For real.
No, but your people came at him, Jack?
Man, that's got to be.
You wasn't at that meeting?
I wasn't at that meeting. All you had to do was call me.
My bad, man.
We get everybody in a wheelchair there, man. Everybody.
That's disability. That's not special needs.
Oh, you talking about
this dude? Retarded.
The R.
Oh my God,
the hard R. Got it. The rated R.
I made a mistake one time, right? We had Mike Epps on here, and I had invited an internet comedian, right? I didn't know. I didn't know the difference at the time.
Who came?
Gary.
Who came?
I'm Rito Brown.
What is his name?
Rito Brown.
Rito Brown.
And
I don't know that name.
Well, he's very dope on the internet.
Skits, yeah.
But I didn't realize. I thought that they was on the same show because they were both in Miami at the time.
Yeah.
So I invited Mike, and what's Mike's friend name? He's a fucking
Henry Welch.
Oh, he is. So these are two real comedians, as opposed. So I put them all on the mic together, right? Me not knowing, unbeknownst to me, that you got to say that unbeknownst to you, like, you know what I'm saying? And
he thought all comedians knew each other.
I thought all comedians knew. That's very racist. It's very dumb.
No.
Yes. So, and when I tell you, Mike and Henry. His name is Henry?
Henry Welch.
Henry Welch. When I tell you, they like scorched him, like, and I'm thinking they know each other. And is there a world that can coexist? Like, cause like you, Mike, there's certain people that just so electrifying on stage, but these other people, these new school comedians, I'm not saying it's not that they're not funny, but they're funny with edits.
Right. That's a different muscle. Yeah, it's a different muscle.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, there's just, like I said, when I started, all we had was stand-up. We weren't doing sketches and stuff like that. So all we were doing every weekend was every week going up, driving all over the country. You know what I mean? So we were just working on that muscle, stand-up. The social media guys, they're doing sketches.
Right.
It would be stand-up would evolve. You would graduate.
You evolve with it, yeah. But they're kind of like they're building their act in front of an audience already. We didn't have an audience. We could bomb and nobody would know.
They already have the audience. You saying
they already have their audience when they're out there. So it's a blessing and curse. You're making money, but you don't really have the experience and the chop shit to get up there for an hour.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We were able to not do well and nobody knew about it. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa at the Funny Bone. Nobody knows I bombed last night. Nowadays, people know.
Oh yeah, they got it on the thing.
They know. So that's what I'm saying. We had that ability to not do well and nobody find out.
Yeah.
Right.
And those are the best stories in stand-up.
Right.
I hate it when comedians tell me they ripped. I don't care.
But that's the reason why comedians take your phone away now.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And they don't want, if you're working on your hour, because, the crowd work thing's a thing now, right?
Yeah.
You're working on your hour, and people think we're going up there and just doing crowd work. No, we're giving you probably an hour, but then we might do 15 minutes of crowd work.
Right.
But I always tell my guys, you know my act. Don't put the jokes that's going in the next special in that. Find those moments where I was talking to an audience member or something happened that's off the cuff. Put those on the internet. So it's not just all crowd work. People think we're just up there doing crowd work the whole time. That's not what's happening.
Have you ever seen somebody get booed doing crowd work? Dion Cole say he saw some a really big person doing crowd work and got booed.
Really?
Yes. It's gotten to that point where,
Well, what is crowd work? Crowd work is when you're
interacting with the audience.
Interacting with the audience.
Crowd work can go either way. You can have somebody talking loud in the audience and you start going off on them. Or you're just like, hey, where you from? Is this your wife? You just start talking to them, and then it kind of happens. People don't realize, people like crowd work's new. No, the first crowd work comics really was Martin and DL.
That's right.
Martin on Def Jam was doing crowd work before he brought the comics out. DL Hughley was doing crowd work on Comic View. I used to watch it to see him do crowd work. This guy just starts going off on the audience. I'd never seen nothing like it.
Nothing.
Yeah, those guys doing crowd work before it became a thing.
Yeah, that's how he got on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, doing the warm-ups, doing crowd work and whatnot. That's how he got in. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One of the crowd works, my favorite crowd work, was with you got this black guy in the front, and I believe you're in Houston, and you look towards the guy, and I don't know if he was about to bag on him or something, but the guy goes, "Do you remember these hands?"
Yeah, my vasectomy doctor.
You listen to me.
He was legit your doctor?
Yeah. The guy that snipped my balls.
This is good.
Let me tell you something. I watched that shit like 300 times. Let me tell you something. Because I knew that was not planned. Like, I knew that was organic. Like your face.
He was in the front. And I kept looking at him like, because I only met him twice. And both times, my dick was out. You know? So both times I'm talking to him, hey, I remember it so well because I was getting a vasectomy, and we're just talking, and I saw his diplomas on the wall, and one of them said University of Cincinnati. So I'm from Cincinnati. So I said, oh, you went to UC? We're talking Cincinnati. And in the middle of us talking about the Bearcats, like, oh yeah, Kenya Martin and Corey Blood. He was like, yeah, drop your pants. Like this. What the fuck? He's still talking basketball with my balls in his hand. I go, bro, can we stop this conversation till I get done? And then the next time I saw him, obviously, I'm getting snipped. And so literally, it's the third time I've seen this guy in my life. And I'm on stage going, I know him, but how do I know him? Because it had been a year since I got my vasectomy. And I just said, yo, how do I know you? And even the nurses I recognized. So I was like,
the nurses was in the crowd too?
Yeah, he brought his whole staff out to see me. Yeah, so the girls are just, I'm looking.
Work up there.
So they've all seen my dick. All of them. Yeah. Everybody in there had seen my shit. So I was like, my act changed. I wasn't about to brag on my shit that night. It's like, you know what I mean?
So he just said, you do recognize it?
Recognize these hands? Because I was talking to him for a minute.
I swore at the first part. I'm sorry, but at the first part when he said that, I thought you had a fight. Because you know how people say, hands. And I was just like, holy shit. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. But he was saying, and then it was funny because we had a nice little back and forth, but when we edited down to make it, more, to get rid of all the bullshit and just get to the shit. People were like, that's a HIPAA violation. You can't announce that and stuff. I go, no.
What do you mean?
It's something with the doctors. Like doctors can't say who, privacy. You can't say who you're working on. Because you don't want people talking.
But you're literally consenting on stage to this.
I started the conversation. I said, oh shit, my doc.
Wait, were you talking about your vasectomy prior to that?
Yeah, I was talking about my vasectomy in my act. So when I'm getting into the joke, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? I didn't know this guy. That's why he said that, because you don't recognize these hands. I go, oh shit. I think my voice went up. Oh shit, Doc.
Yeah, at one point you stood to the side. I felt you so much because I was like, he was like, man, so there's a couple of people who see my dick in that house, not just my girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God, like you stood. But this is what I want to ask. Now, this is like, if I was rapping on stage, right? And I see my third grade teacher, I wouldn't be able to stop the show and continue the show as well as you did. Like, how the hell can you something like that and you just organically respond to that and make it funny? How does that?
It's just when you're the best. Hey, when you're the best, it's just what you do. What the fuck we talking about right now, Jack? Yeah. One day you'll get there. Because it's just natural. Dead ass. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I think it's also, you do this so long, like, that is my safe place. Right. Like, no matter what's going on in my life, like, everybody's going through shit off stage, right? I don't care what it is. When I get on stage, it's just like everything goes away. Right. It's just peaceful. Right. I just hope I'm healthy enough to do this till I check out like Don Rickles. You know what I mean? It really is the best there. I don't need a therapist. I can get on stage and I can just talk.
That's what I feel about podcasts at times. At times, not all the time. Yeah.
I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead, let's go.
When the Game came here, did he really drink that whole bottle?
We debate this all the time.
Was that really liquor in there?
With you. At first we didn't know, but afterwards I hung out with Game a couple of times, and that man can drink.
He can go.
And
he just did it
according to the verses, if I had to bet, I would believe that he drank that.
Yo, that was a whole bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. You be
did he bring it? Did he bring it?
Nah. There's people.
He brought it. He brought it.
Yeah, there's people.
Did he unwrap
actually?
It?
Yeah.
Did he unwrap it?
We don't remember because there was so much going on at the time.
Too drunk to remember that.
He too focused, bro.
He offered it to me, so
but at verses, you can actually see the tequila jumping out of him.
You can see it.
I never heard him say blood that much, so I believe.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Watching the verses, I thought I was blood. Like, at one point, I was like, hey, let me go outside. Let me go watch Captain Crunch commercials or something.
I was very uncomfortable.
I gotta get out of this. Okay, and you really didn't date a white girl since 1996?
No, I never dated a white girl. I slept with a white girl in 1986.
Because she
slept with me. Never dated one.
Okay,
Slept with
it was
her.
just fuck. It was just because she liked the black guys. You like
yeah. I met her at a teacher.
The white girl
liked black guys, and I knew it because she had the haircut.
Yeah,
she had the I fuck black guy haircut.
Wait, what haircut is that?
It's the asymmetrical bob, and like the bangs come down. Usually it's up here. You know you've seen it.
Sonny, you familiar with that cut, Sonny?
It literally should be on the. It should be on the hair salon.
Okay.
T-Bonz, like T-Bonz?
Kind of like T-Bonz. Yeah. You see
Chasing Waterfalls.
Okay,
yeah.
Chasing Waterfalls.
You see a lot of N.O.R.E. back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what was y'all at the bar? You was like, you want to fuck around?
It was a TGI Fridays in San Diego. It was right off Highway 8. I was in the Navy, and literally, it's like I went there all the time because like between like 4:30 and 6. The appetizer was half off. So I didn't have a lot of money. So I can get like potato skins and chicken skewers for like $15, you know? So I was like, that's where I went. But she's literally like 2 bar stools down from her. We're the only ones there. So we just started talking about nothing. And then in the middle of us talking, I literally asked her, I said, hey, can I ask you something? I said, you did black guys? And she's like, and her whole attitude changed. She said, why you say that? Why you say that? I mean, even the tone changed. And I go, your hair. And she was like, when I was young, I wouldn't fuck you. And I was like, well, I wouldn't fuck you, you know? And then it was like, you know, you couldn't handle this white pussy. And I'm like, you can't handle this white dick. And it was like, white pussy, white dick, white pussy, white dick, white pussy, white dick. And the bartender just sitting there like, you know you're both white, right? Like,
what was the bartender?
He was white.
He was white.
Yeah. He was just like
a white crime all around the place.
Oh, he was tennis.
Okay,
he was just back and forth. And then we start laughing about it. Then we start cutting up. Then we started drinking. And listen, in my act, it comes across way more tense.
Right.
It never got tense. It was more fun. You know what I mean? And then I don't know how we ended up back in my place because I lived close.
Right.
But I just know we was in my car. Then we started making out of my car, which was random. And then we got back to my place, and it just happened.
Was any milk involved?
No milk.
Yeah.
It was different though.
I just feel like milk was involved somewhere.
It's very it's like, you know, our skin were blending into each other.
Wow.
Like I was like, oh my God, am I smacking your ass or mine?
Oh, she didn't have a body.
She had a body.
She had a body.
She had a body. And the funny part is we stay in touch, right? We stayed in touch.
Facebook, right? Facebook,
we stayed in touch, and you lose touch, and then you stay in touch, right? And the funny part is I was correct. She only dates black guys. Like for some reason that day, we both was like, we're gonna try it. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And then she got 2 mixed kids now. She still comes see me when I go to San Diego. She's always got like a brother with her. So I never call her out.
So you in Disney World with your new girl, right? Your kids, and you see this woman. Do you introduce her as that? Oh,
That's the white girl.
Yeah, this is the one white girl that got away.
It's so long ago. My girl now, she doesn't care about that stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even when we got together, I was like, I had a long conversation. I said, look, I'm in the entertainment business. If you've ever done anything with anybody in our business, I go, tell me now.
Oh, you said it to your new girl?
You got to do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want to be in a room and somebody got one on me, or I hear it secondhand. You know what I mean,
bro?
I had to ask that, but I had to ask.
And then you found out Will Ferrell was all up in there. It's Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell fucked your wife a long time ago. You can handle that, right?
I can handle it.
That's Will. But when you come behind somebody, whack.
How about Jim Carrey?
This guy's gonna win all the way.
Jim Carrey, you could deal with Jim Carrey?
I can deal with Jim Carrey.
Okay, all right.
As the mask, though.
All right.
She wasn't sleeping with comedians. I was like in general. I'm not talking about just comedians. I'm talking about in general.
How about Bill Moore?
Huh?
Bill Moore.
We should all be lucky enough to follow Bill Moore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, okay, where was that? I was all over the place.
Well, I think Jack, he wanted to tell his story of what happened.
Of what?
Yeah.
About your girl. Cheating on, not cheating.
Mine was terrible. I had Marlon Wayans, Tony Rock, 50 Cent, all kind of stupid shit. Oh, yeah. It was the worst, bro.
Wait,
I stopped watching the Wayans brothers for years.
That's how he lost his eye.
Hey, I wanted to say something to him when we was at the table and shit. It was so hard for me, man. I wanted to kill him at the same time.
Who, Marlon?
Man, I wanted to kill him, and I love him at the same
Why
time.
is it always Marlon and Tony Rock go together?
Man,
I'm not lying.
Them niggas is taking over.
No, them dudes.
They are knocking down because you know why they taking over Damon and Chris's leftover shit. Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense, right?
Hey, Gary. So I was on Drink Champs and I had talked about it with N.O.R.E and EFN, and Marlon had called me, and I just happened to be with N.O.R.E again with a Method Man video shoot, and I had Marlon DM me about it, and he was like, "That's your girl," and such and such and such. I didn't know, man. Just go talk to her again, and I let N.O.R.E see the shit. And he was like, "He's still fucking her." He's still fucking her, man. Fuck that bitch. He said, because I was gonna make up with the bitch. I was gonna make up with the bitch if it wasn't for N.O.R.E. You're right, man. Fuck that shit. He's trying to hook me back up with my wife.
Oh my God.
He's trying to give me my bitch back. What kind of shit is that?
No, but hold on. I've never heard that term before. You just said a comedy hoe?
Oh, it's comedy hoes.
Okay, can you explain it to me? Yeah, please, because we in hip-hop we got groupies.
Yeah,
in podcasts, I don't know what the fuck we got. We ain't got shit, right?
That is true. There's no podcast hoes. They ain't leaving the house.
We gotta go do a show.
Podcast hoes are
I gotta rap again. But now, I swear to God, I am oblivious to what you're about to say. I really don't know. So I am so curious. What is a fucking comedy hoe?
I mean, I don't know what a comedy hoe is in general. I mean, you have one too, though. Yeah, but they're out there. Like you'll literally like I don't. I guess I couldn't so long ago. Like I literally, I remember. God, this had to be 15, 16 years ago. This girl I'd messed with at some point. Not Rachel. No,
Amber?
No, I don't even know her name.
Megan.
So long ago. But then I saw Tony Rock, and he had a picture, or she had a picture on Instagram, and I was just like, "Yo!" I said, I hit Tony up, and I was like, "Oh," I said, "Well, there's one that we both had." You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't know if there's a type, or I don't know if they planned it out like you rappers.
Right.
Rappers, hoes, you guys, it's planned.
Yeah.
They know you're coming.
Go on tour.
Yeah.
They go on tour.
I think comedy hoes is more spur of the moment.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he was that funny.
Oh, okay.
Type shit.
They walk up holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
they got to be at the show.
Okay.
Yo, Tony Rock, I had checked him about fucking my bitch before I met her. And I was like, bro, you just had
Wait, time out. You checked him about
Before you met her.
You can't check it.
You can't, because
before.
He should have known that she was going to be for somebody special one day.
Right,
and so that's what I had a problem with. You just had to fuck everybody. You ain't thinking about the guys in the future that she'll be really great for. And I'm just making all this stuff in my mind, driving myself crazy. Because
talking about right now.
He be preemptive.
I'm so lost.
He's still hurt.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
I'm just mad he met her before I did.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And they hurt me. And I checked him about
He
that.
got mad at him for messing with her before he even met her.
So you never knew her.
Right.
And you're mad at Tony for messing with her before you met her?
Yeah. And because
So you were stalking her.
because I really liked her a lot.
Yeah. I can see why you got him on the show now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is like the fifth chick I seen cheat on you. Didn't the pizza girl cheat on you?
Yeah.
But Jax, he didn't cheat on you. He was messing with her before you.
She knew she was going to meet me one day.
Okay.
She knew she was going to meet the one day.
No, he know he hit it again once he got with her. he, that's his way of letting it down. Okay. Kevin Hart. Why do people say that? To me, Kevin Hart is one of the funniest people on the planet.
Yeah, facts.
I think that his success kind of like people like downplay it, man. And say, "Oh, he's not funny." Like, what do you feel about that? I know you great friends with.
Yeah. I think that just comes with it. When you become one of the top dogs, that's part of it.
Right.
There's nobody out there right now that is like everybody agrees are the best. You got LeBron and Michael Jordan, and you never change anybody's mind. With Kevin, I don't understand it. Like I always say, like those guys like Kevin and Chappelle. You don't get it till you're in the room with them. Mm-hmm. And then it becomes very clear why they're where they're at in their career. Because they have that it factor.
Right.
And you can't explain it.
Right.
But and I know you guys have met them, like when you're in the room with them, they literally make you feel like you're the only one in the room. You know, they make you feel like you're important. And no matter what's going on in the room, no matter who's in there, you feel like, this guy really likes me. We have a rapport with him.
Connect,
you know?
right.
They're not blowing you off and
right.
you know, I don't know where the hate comes from. Because I've known him since 98.
Right.
You know?
How we
even met was random. I was doing Caroline's.
Right?
Lil Kev, I was doing Caroline's.
He's still Lil Kev on the low. Go ahead. Let's go.
I was doing Caroline's in New York, and it was my first time being in New York, first time headlining a comedy club. And a buddy of ours named Dolph in Philly, he called me up. He goes, "Hey, we got this young guy out. He was like 19. He goes, his name's Lil Kev. He wants to do a guest spot." And Kev got on the phone, and he was still Kev back then. He goes, "Hey, Gary, man, I don't want to, you ain't got to put me on. It's cool. I just want to know. I don't want to step on toes. You know, I know you're busy." I said, "Nah, come down." And then we ended up hanging out the whole weekend.
Right.
And we was cool ever since, but he was still the same at 19.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know where it comes from. I just think, you know, you're doing something right.
Right.
When comics are talking shit about you, other people saying he's not that funny, because the truth is he is.
Right,
you know what I mean? He can do it all. He can go off the top of his head. I've seen him like just be in the room, like going playing the dozens with somebody, and he's killing. You know what I mean? He's still solid. He did when I got married a couple months ago, and he couldn't make. I got the guys from Think Like a Man to be my groomsmen. Right?
Wow.
Because I realized we all haven't been in the same room since the Think Like a Man 2 came out.
I thought y'all went to Terrence J. wedding in Dubai.
Not everybody went.
Oh, not everybody went. Okay.
I went. I think I was the only one from the Think Like a Man guys that went. I was the only one that went. Yeah, because it was in Dubai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, I had to call Kev first, because I knew if I got Kevin, all the other guys would fall in line. So I got Kevin, he committed, and then Ely, Terrence, Jerry, Romney, they all was like, yes. Even Will Packer, even Tim Story came, the director. It literally was a Think Like a Man reunion at my wedding.
That's dope. Let's make some noise for that.
Yeah. And at the less than a week before, Kevin started calling me, and I was like, this ain't good. Because he was catching, he was chartering a private from Hawaii to Houston to make the wedding to get back, because he was shooting Jumanji.
Oh, the wedding was in Houston. Okay.
The wedding was in Houston
now. Okay.
Yeah. So I said, this ain't good. He shouldn't be calling me like this. So then he said, "Yo, I want to put you on the phone with the producers of Jumanji." So I was thinking either they were telling me how they're gonna release him to come to the wedding, or he's not coming. And it was the latter. They said, you know, our shooting schedule got mixed up. We're running behind. Everybody has to be here this weekend. The Rock had to change his plans. Jack Black had to change his plans. We can't let him go. So what Kevin did was he still gave a toast at the wedding via satellite. We brought a TV in, so he was still there. He FaceTimed my wife with The Rock while she was getting ready to apologize. And then he sent a very generous wedding gift. I'll just keep between us. But it was a stripper. Nah. Tony Rock's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
Nah, but he, you know, he's just a solid individual. You know what I mean? And I know I'm not the only one he's done stuff like that for. He just doesn't go to the press with it and stuff, you know?
Kevin Hart's first movie, Paper Soldiers, the first scene, I'm in that with him. I'm in that with him. So, speaking of Kevin Hart, right? I felt like Kevin Hart, a lot of people said that he went too far with the Tom Brady roast, right? So then I felt like he was like repaying the people by doing his own roast, right?
Yeah.
And he let people, you know, get at him. Is that something you would do? Because we're appalled that Netflix doesn't give you, like, you're the reverse of white privilege when it comes to Netflix.
Only white dude went on there.
But let's get to that later. But if Netflix was to approach you right now and say, Gary, we know we haven't gave you a special, but we wanted to do a roast.
Yeah.
Would you participate in something like that?
100%.
Now, it's up to you who's going to roast you.
Yeah.
Who's going to roast you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the big dogs that know me.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you're probably not gonna be. Well, I'll put you in audience. So.
We're gonna put you in a
I was picking my roasters, guys that know me. Obviously, I'm gonna pick Kevin.
Yes.
I would pick Nate Jackson.
Y'all was going back and forth at one point, right?
Yeah, we're friends. So it's all fun. All my beefs are bullshit on the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all of them are fake. We'll text each other.
Okay. So
Kev, Nate Jackson, Katt, Mike Epps. Who else? I probably use a couple of my openers because they know me pretty well. Because I think you always got to give those You always got those people that get their shot, so to speak, on the roast. Yeah, there was it usually 5 or 6?
Oh yeah, I think 7. I think somewhere.
If they're gonna let me,
and then somebody who's the host?
Yeah, who would be the host?
Step on the blind side, baby. Come on, baby.
You know what? I know he's already done it. You know, I know Kevin's already done it.
Oh, I thought you were about me.
Well, he hosted.
He hosted a couple of them.
He hosted Tom Brady. I only saw the Tom Brady.
No, he hosted a couple. Didn't he do? He did Justin Bieber's.
Justin Bieber had a roast.
Yeah. He did Justin Bieber.
Amazing.
I think it was Comedy Central back then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know he did Justin Bieber's. I'm thinking guys I've worked with a lot. Probably put Lavelle Crawford on there. I know Lavelle would destroy. You know, he's one of the guys that like nobody wants to follow on the road. I think Lavelle would be on there too. Let me see.
What about Duval?
Yeah, I put Duval on there. Right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'll probably have Duval host it because he brings some music into it. He bring out some dancers before we come out.
Right.
Yeah, Duval probably be a good host.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's make some noise for Duval.
Yeah. I didn't think of him. So thank you. I forgot.
I thought y'all had fell out because you left you in at the game when Jacksonville lost.
Again, I'm lying. Everything on the internet. If I got drama, we went to the Jacksonville-Cincinnati Bengals game, right?
Okay.
It was in Jacksonville, so I was in Atlanta. You know, he's got that little jet, right? So we flew down on his jet. We go to the game, and we're just assuming Jacksonville had to blow them out because Jacksonville was on like a 5-game winning streak. Joe Burrow just got hurt, so I was like, and then the Bengals just mopped them.
Right.
And then I got to fly back, so Duval's got the 4 guys on the plane were all Jacksonville fans. So now I'm hyped on the flight back. So when we got back to the airport in Atlanta, I said, "Yo, let's act like you left me," because the plane. Hangar Bay isn't in Atlanta, it's somewhere else in Georgia. So the plane was dropping us off, then taking off to go to the hangar bay where he stores the plane. So I said, act like you left me, because then the plane's got to take off. We can edit it where it looks like I'm stuck.
Wow.
So Duval literally act like he left me, and then you see the plane taking off, and I'm going, Duval! And it's just an echo because you're on this empty runway. But people really thought he left me. People aren't smart on the internet.
No. I'm one of them. I'm covering some of them.
So no, he didn't leave me. He didn't leave me.
I think Jack.
Yo, we got somebody on the phone for you.
Who is this?
You
this
can't
your best
see.
friend.
He can't see.
This your best friend. I love you.
I don't think he knows who you are.
This your boy. This your brother.
Who?
It's Jack Thriller, the honey bun.
Oh, One-Eye Willie. What's up, boy?
One-Eye Willie.
Yeah, I'm over here with Gary Owen right now. We was just talking about you leaving him in Jacksonville.
You know Gary?
Yeah, we best friends. That's my boy. Yeah,
We gonna drink cats. Duval, make some noise.
What up? I'm on the show. What I'm on Drink Champ?
Yeah.
What up, bro?
What's up,
Yo, Duval, we said if Netflix came to me and gave me a roast, if I got to pick the roasters, who would I pick? And I said, I picked a bunch of people, and I said, I picked Duval to host it, because I know you'll bring dancers and music to it.
And bitches.
And bitches. Yeah.
What you talking about? We out of Camp Duval right now kicking it. Y'all will get on FaceTime?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Hold up. Where my
I
FaceTime
can't
at?
even see how to do it.
FaceTime him for me.
Yeah, exactly. I do it.
Oh, he already on there?
Now look,
We got to see him, though.
Oh, man.
He's got to accept it. Accept it.
Oh, accept it for me. Accept it.
Oh, my God.
This is fresh.
I know you don't be texting me.
This AI testing. It's AI.
what the fuck type of iPhone you got, man?
That ain't an iPhone.
This is a Korean iPhone.
What is going on?
That is a Metro PCS.
Should I FaceTime him?
Yeah, go ahead. I think yours gonna work better.
Duval, I'm going to FaceTime him.
Let me see. He got him? No, he's not on there, bro.
Here, I'll FaceTime him.
He FaceTime himself.
Tell him I'll hang up, and I'll FaceTime him.
All right, cool.
And it went through.
This shouldn't be that difficult.
I'm sorry, but I'm a bitch ass nigga.
We gotta ask Duval.
Yo! Okay, now we got
Got Katt 3.
See, I pick up the phone. I got Gary name saved to my phone.
You at your spot in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm at Camp Duval.
You know, you got
I ain't gonna lie. I want to come to Camp Duval.
Let's do drink champs over there.
Hold on. Let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you how much I rep y'all. Hold on. Say what's up to them. What they here?
Ah, shit.
I see what the fuck going on. Say what's up to Drink Champ.
Who's that, Duval?
Cool, man.
Who is that?
We out here just cooling.
No. Who is that? That was just on the
I'll
phone.
call you right back. My phone fucking up.
Yeah, but
Jack wanted to clear up the whole thing about wiping his ass.
Oh no! Duval came. You remember Duval came?
Yeah, he said
stop
he did.
telling people.
He said he did.
He said he did. Yeah, and and he would do it.
Yeah, I have Duval hosted.
Yeah, I love that.
Especially
I love
now.
that. I heard you say, it doesn't feel like it's work when you on a movie set and it's all comedians.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that.
How does that feel when you're amongst your peers who you respect and you know that they respect you back? How does that feel?
It's probably equivalent like the Pro Bowl or the NBA All-Star game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You just
all hanging out, and the good thing is when you got guys that aren't like insecure or threatened by somebody else being funny,
right?
Then the scenes are that much funnier. You know what I mean?
Right.
You let him get his shit off. I'll get my shit off, and then you guys can. And the best is when you're on set and you're not in the corner talking about the scene beforehand. It just happens organically. That shit's always the best. I remember we did the first Think Like a Man, that Ron Artest scene when he showed up in the purple shorts.
Okay.
And the basketball. That was all off the dome. What Kevin was doing. Nothing was written. They were just letting them go. And I always say this as a comedian, I'm watching and things are in my head like, I should fucking chime in. I should chime in. I go, but I just got quiet because it was so good organically. You didn't want to fuck that up by interrupting. So the comedian, that's the hardest part when you're with funny people and the scene's funny because your natural instinct is to chime in. You know what I mean? So you just gotta fall back, but then it works. But that goes back to being secure. Like, okay, there's enough funny shit in this movie. I'm gonna get off later on in it, right? But I remember that scene. I was like, oh, he's just ripping right now, Ron Artest, because we didn't know he was gonna show up in those purple shorts, that purple outfit, nothing. He just walked on set like that.
Yeah, I mean that's wrong. That's wrong.
But it's like an all-star game.
Americano.
Yeah, it's like an all-star game. You're just hanging out.
Let me ask you this one thing about the Kevin Hart roast, right? Like a lot of people were saying that a couple of those people weren't really his closest friends that was on there. And can you speak to why you would pick the people that you don't know and whatnot? Because from my perspective, I thought it was because you know they're going to give you their best because it's not an emotional attachment to it. You know what I'm saying?
When they did it, like, Tony Hinchcliffe, that's what he does. On his show, Kill Tony, and then he did the Tom Brady roast.
Him, and that lets you know that he does his job because I believe that he's meant not for me to like him.
No, he's the
Kill
villain.
Tony. He's the heel. It's WWE wrestling. He's the heel.
I thought of that the other day. Like, I was like, you know what? The reason, because he made a joke about Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
I couldn't accept that joke. I've never got over it. And then
really,
no, I never got over it.
Okay, let's do an example right here. So you got mad because he said Puerto Rico is a floating island of garbage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We all know that's bullshit, right?
Yes.
I'll put it like this. My brother died, right? He had a heroin overdose. He died. 2 weeks after he died, I'm watching SNL, and they're doing a sketch
about
heroin
and
how people act and all this. And I was like, at first I was like, dang, and people were hitting me up like, this is fucked up. You should call him. I said, no. I said, honestly, what they're saying is there's a little truth to it.
Right.
And I thought if my brother was alive, he'd be laughing at the shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, I didn't take it personal, but people want you to take that shit personal, right? He knows Puerto Rico ain't a floating island of garbage.
Right.
Just like, I'm trying to get a reaction. And people don't realize. the angrier you get and the more you get online, the more attention he's getting.
Yeah.
It's just working for him.
I swear to God, I realized that the other day because the other joke that he said on the Kevin Hart special, and me and this other guy been going back and forth, and whatever. But what it was when I started to realize, I said, holy shit, he wants me not to like him. Yeah. This is actually I'm a part of the bit. By me, I didn't
going
realize
online and venting.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
But that's the thing, you're helping his fan base.
No, I realized
now he's in the algorithms.
But is there a danger that he knows that he's feeding a narrative that's already like the country's being divided in these things, and he knows he's feeding a narrative that some people don't look at as a joke. They think, no, that's real, and that fits right in my narrative that's real, and we got to get these Puerto Ricans out of here or this and that.
But he's also feeding his fan base.
Right.
His fans want to hear that shit.
Right.
So he's really feeding the people that pay to see him. And honestly,
that's his job.
That's his job. Right. And it's also, why would I tailor my act to people that aren't paying to see me? Right. What's paying my bills right now? These people that want to hear jokes about black people, George Floyd, Puerto Rico and shit like that. I'm going to feed them because they're the ones coming to see me. And he's selling out everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean?
Can that go too far? Can it be?
Yes.
Can you all of a sudden have a KKK comedian be like, hey, I'm feeding my fan base? Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, whatever you say, just know, I mean, it can come with repercussions. Right. Are you willing to take that risk?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's that's a choice you have to make. Like I could say the N-word on stage.
Right. Yeah, you'll be one of the people with the ultimate pass. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think I'm not gonna try it.
Right.
But I mean, that is
like
a
you
choice.
Said, it's always one person. Like you have 99% of the room, and then like I started to get it because. I seen how Joe Rogan accepted him. I seen how I believe Bert Kreischer. I love white comedians. You know what I'm saying? I'm the opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just playing with you. But and I started to realize like that's his audience. That's who he caters to. And
but it's equal opportunity. He doesn't just say, "I'm going after black people. I'm going after Puerto Ricans." He goes after everybody. Right. And he's self-deprecating.
But in our algorithms, we don't see them going at everybody.
Yeah.
We see them going at just our content.
No. You got to look at the roast. He did something with Snoop probably 10 years ago. Yeah. He was way harder on that one. On Snoop? Oh, he went in so hard.
With Snoop being there?
Yeah, Snoop was dying. You got to realize... He went so hard, but it's like, oh shit, he's going there. But it didn't get the views that he's getting now because he hadn't popped yet. Right. You know what I mean? But he went just as hard on Stu. I mean, look at those old Shaquille O'Neal roasts, the one with Emmitt Smith.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally, Jeff Ross went up there and said Shaq looks like a gorilla and had a banana and like his knuckles was scraping and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? He went there?
For some reason, though, like... We don't take it personal from Jeff Ross. Like
I know he disarmed you.
For some reason, like,
but that's where that's the thing. Is like you either gotta believe that art can do everything, or then it's selective. And then when it's selective, that's dangerous.
See, because
Tony's in your face.
We know Jeff Ross is not racist, right? We know that. We know that. So if he says something borderline racist, we like our racist radar is automatically down. So our windshield wiper don't even come on.
Well, Jeff also, if you watch him, he always he brings it home at the end. Mm-hmm. Even when he was talking about Shaq, he goes, Shaq, he did something like, I saw you out one day.
It's emotional.
Yeah, he's like, you was feeding these kids, you stopped and took pictures of all these kids. And he said something like, he did that after Kobe died. He goes, I saw you get out of your car and you talked to all these kids. And Shaq was like, you saw that? Mm-hmm. He goes, yeah, I drove by. And he goes, I just saw you. And he always brings it home where I don't think Tony doesn't. Tony just leaves you there and you're just mad.
Right.
Jeff Ross is more like a modern age Don Rickles.
Right.
Where Don Rickles went at everybody hard.
But he went hard. Don Rickles
hard.
Yeah.
But you also knew it was coming from a place of love, you know?
Right. Yeah. It's a funny thing you say about Shaq. When we had Kanye on here the second time, which was kind of like...
He was in this studio?
Not this studio, but on our show.
On our show.
Does anybody, let me ask you this before you get into that.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever showed up alone?
A lot of
the
people.
only one?
No, some people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
50 came solo?
Well, 50, he had a security waiting in the car, and he walked in by himself. But shit, what else to talk about just now? What was it? Oh, Kanye, right? So, I say this about Shaq. Like that second interview, like we was going through a lot, and like my phone wasn't ringing at all. Like I just felt like like I was being blamed for his comments, even though I didn't co-sign his comments. We didn't. All we did was just be whatever.
Platform.
But the first person that called me was Shaq. Shaq was the first person. He was like, "Yo, are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, because it was heavy. What came after that?
I literally had to answer like, "Yeah," like, because I knew what he was asking. He wasn't asking me, "Am I all right?" He was asking me, "Am I all right?" Like, yo, you know, this criticism that's going on. And I say that to say that's about how much, because Shaq didn't have to call me like.
No, he's like that. He called me when my divorce happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He reached out because he went through a divorce with messy one with Shawnee, and he was telling me everything he went through. Give me advice. A lot of those guys do that, and they don't. You know, you don't go to social media and say it, but you know, it's been so long now. Like when my first divorce, the only divorce, when it hit TMZ and everything, like, you know, I'm in this hotel room, I'm locked in my room, I'm scared to go out because I'm scared I'm about to get served with papers.
No,
you know,
I love this story. I got this all in my notes. Go ahead.
So I'm like, you know, you start reading the internet, you really just, in the back of your mind go, are people starting to hate me? Because you're looking at it all on the internet, like he about to be canceled, he's losing his black audience, he did this black woman wrong, you know what I mean? And then, you know, Shaq reached out, Kevin reached out, Anthony Anderson reached out, a ton of other people reached out. All these guys in our business that have been through a divorce, honestly, as crazy as it sounds, it was very much a male bonding moment for me because all these guys that have been through it, they all were like giving me what they went through and how you get over it. You know, don't worry about it, it's gonna pass, all other stuff.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't watch First 48, right? Because I don't like people's trauma to be my entertainment.
Oh, I love that show.
I can't. And the fact that the person's dead at the end. Like, I can't, like, especially if something's funny, I'm like, ha ha. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker died. Like, I don't feel good about it, right? So me hearing you speak about your divorce, right? You are so elegant in how you deliver it. Let me tell you how good you are. You could deliver the saddest story and make me laugh like that. Like when you said that you went to see your lawyer, and you wanted to warn your ex-wife. You said, "Yo, I'm gonna let you know that they're coming to get you." And then she I think you said she
snapped,
like Spider-Man or something. She disappeared out of Home Depot. No one could find her. And then I believe you called her that Panera Bread, right? But I know my shit.
The drive-thru.
Okay, but there's a drive-thru too. Yep. Yeah, you like, and you filmed it and all that. But one of the funniest shit I've ever heard is where you say you tried to serve her and then she tried to serve you back because California's a 50-50 state.
Yeah, for life.
So let me ask you, because this was crazy. So that means that had she served you first, you would have lost. You would have lost all your money?
No.
I mean, half of the money? Okay.
Could have. It's no guarantee.
Okay, explain this.
But you gotta realize, we had a house in Ohio and a house in California.
That's right.
Ohio is just about the numbers. How long you've been married, the alimony is going to be half the marriage. So if you're married 20 years, your alimony is 10 years. How much do you make a year? Okay, you know, as a comedian, our income could be up 1 year, down 1 year, right? So you kind of average it out, and then it's just numbers, and honestly, it's kind of fair in Ohio if you think about it. But not just men; it's to the breadwinner. I want to say who's making the money. California. And I heard New York's like this too. Okay. Dude, it is like 50-50 for life. You know what I mean? Like
so
all your money, all your assets, even after.
Even after?
Yeah. I'm like this. At what point do we put an end to this?
So you get married to someone else and still have to pay her alimony?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Facts.
So it ain't enough money for my next wife?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, no,
so people are like,
if you get a divorce a second time.
Let me tell you something. You delivered that message with a smile so crazy. I thought you were fronting. Because I was like, he can't be that, like.
No. You got to realize, too, like, you know, the way I had two lawyers, right? One was a bulldog and one was nice.
Okay.
But you got to get the bulldog for the courtroom and not bullshit, right? The bulldog? Yeah. She was, I felt the shit she was saying to me. I was like, yo, that still is my kid's mother. Slow down, bitch.
You was saying shit like that?
Not like that, but like, for instance, one of the things in a divorce was we were registered voters in Ohio. and we paid taxes in Ohio, right? So even if I'd have got served in California, I would have fought it by, hey, I voted and I paid taxes in Ohio. You can't say, hey, I don't want to pay California taxes, but now I'm getting divorced. I want to use California as where I want to get a divorce. No, Ohio. So my lawyer was like, look, if this goes down in California, we going after her for tax evasion, voter fraud. She gonna be in jail. I go, whoa. I was like, we're not doing that. I was like, because who's gonna bail her out? Me. I can't have my kids like, Dad, you just letting mom sit in jail? Dude, she was going left on me, bro. He goes, if this goes down in California, she ain't gonna see this coming. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because when people usually get divorced, people automatically think that they're enemies.
Yeah, but that's when you always get offended. And I said this to her when we first was going at it, and the divorce was hot and heavy, and we were talking on the phone. I said, listen, you're gonna say things I don't think you mean. You might see some things on the internet about me that I didn't say, because I never would badmouth it, right? And on the internet. And I go, we got to give each other like a little mulligan, so to speak, in all this. We're in the heat of the divorce, right? And once the dust settled and everything got cool, now we're very cordial. We're nice to each other. Everything's cool now. But that couple years, boy, some of the phone calls I got, I was like, oh, she mad. You know what I mean? Ooh, good Lord.
Wow. Hey, I remember first meeting you on the red carpet at the BET Awards.
Really? Because I don't remember meeting you.
In front of my friends. How could you forget me? In front of
I'm
my
like this.
He couldn't see that day, Jack. He couldn't see.
What year was that?
It was like
yesterday?
2013 or something like that.
No, it was 2012. I remember.
You do? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. So I remember you was with your wife.
Yeah.
And it threw me all
because we're married.
That's right. She was right there. And I was so blown away because I always thought that.
You saw her?
Yeah, I saw her.
Okay.
I saw her.
You could see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see then.
Okay.
I could see really well.
Okay.
And she was fine as hell too. And I said to him, so
you
this
got mad at me because you wanted to be with her in the future?
I was going to say something like that. But I had said to him, oh, so this your black wife? Because I thought it was just jokes at first. I didn't know.
You think I'm going to go that deep and then show up with a white lady?
It fucked me up, man. It couldn't be real. It fucked me up, man. And she was beautiful. She was so nice.
That's enough. All right, we're good. We got it.
She smells so good.
Yeah, man. What's your pussy taste like? Whoa.
I was mad when you left her, man.
She's single. She's single now, Jack.
Do she date blind?
She don't date blind. She dates black. She went back to black.
But not blind.
Not blind.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm legally blind.
I don't get that. Because is there
you got a handicap? You got a handicap sticker?
I got a sticker and everything, bro.
Okay.
I get a check, all kind of shit.
Have you ever been pulled over with that in your eye?
Yeah.
Like a cop?
And they always call more cops every time they see.
You're not driving like that, though.
Say it again?
You're driving like that?
Yes, I'm driving like that.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
This not a costume.
You're driving.
Yeah. Hold on, it ain't nothing I can't do. You don't believe in me?
I'm getting right out
Ain't
your
no
Uber.
braille on the road, bro.
If I get in the Uber, you look like you okay right now. And I'm rating you
Bro, you
one
couldn't even
star.
walk in here without help.
Yeah.
How the fuck you driving?
You can't ever be afraid to ask for help, bro. We all need a little help. We all got
First
something
off,
wrong with us.
Hold on,
right?
let me stop you for a second. But Gary, we want to let you know, man, you are a stand-up guy, man. You are a comedian. You are not only the person that is invited to the barbecue, you might be the person on the grill at the barbecue.
Oh, have you seen my social media lately?
Oh, no, I haven't. What happened?
Dude, so we built a new house in Houston. We be having some epic pool parties now.
Happy pool party?
Woo!
Well, we want to give y'all your flowers while you can smell them, your thoughts while you can tell them, your drinks while you can drink them.
Oh, how you doing? Is this what Duval had? Yeah. Duval had it up?
Snoop said this is better than the Grammy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. This is nice.
Yeah.
So, this is nice. Thank you.
So let me ask you.
You put that up.
I've seen you rock all types of crowds. I mean, and something that, like, you know, I used to rap. It's something that I used to, my DJ used to do before we perform is he would go out and look at the crowd because I got Spanish records, I got rap records, I got, different type of shit. So he'll go out and look at the crowd and see what records we should perform.
Yeah.
As a seasoned comedian, do you make material like when you go to Houston? Is this material just for Houston crowd, or this is a generic material where I'm gonna go to Memphis tomorrow and do the same, or do you cater to that audience? Because I seen the off the dome shit. Every time you off the dome, it's like I'm wondering, are you off the dome, or is this planned out, especially?
No, it's off the dome. You always got your home run jokes that work everywhere. But I always like to try to build a rapport with the audience too. Right. Like I'll say something about their city. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, Houston had one point it was a turkey leg hut. One point Joel Osteen got busted with the money in the wall.
Oh, Joel Osteen, the church guy.
The church guy. Remember they found all that money in the wall? Yeah. It's just little shit that happens.
That was some rap shit. Money in the wall. That's a rap lyric. Got the money in the wall. I don't know who said it, but that's a rap lyric.
Yeah. Continue. So I mean, you always like to build a rapport with whatever city you're in. But as far as like scoping the audience out, no. In fact, I don't watch my openers. Right. I don't want to know anything that's going on beforehand. Right. I just want to get on there and just be organic. And if I see you and start talking to you, I just want to talk to you. You know, so it's never planned.
What do you do in front of white people? Like what kind? Like
same,
the same thing.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I ain't lying, Jack. And you haven't been around to see this, but
literally.
Over the last year and a half, the audience has changed dramatically. So, and I think it's a lot from Facebook. I start posting a lot of my military jokes on Facebook, and those just
take off. It was in the Navy, right?
Yeah, but if I do a military joke, literally on the Navy's Facebook page, they'll post it, or the Army's page, they'll post it, and you realize the reach that has. So I've noticed over the last year and a half with YouTube and Facebook, for me, the audience is definitely switched. Right. It's not all black anymore.
Right. Yeah. The white people claim when you back.
Yeah. Back. But it's like when white people recognize though, it's almost like I'm a secret.
Right.
They're not at the airport. They're not wilding. Right. They're just walking up. I know who you are.
Right. Your brother be like, and they're black people like, oh shit.
This is what I will say about black people that drives me nuts. I don't know if you go through this. I hate it when they try to summon you.
What do you mean?
Yo, Gary. Yo, come in. And I'm walking this way, they're let me turn around and come back to you, brother. Then they'll be like, it's like that. I'll be like, bro, I'm not coming back to you.
You ever had somebody they don't even introduce themselves, but they just put you on the phone with their friend? And you're like, how you gonna introduce me to somebody? You ain't even introduce yourself to me. I don't even know you. Oh, my God. Okay. What is your favorite town to perform at?
Houston.
Houston? That's why you moved there? I thought you moved there for big booty girls.
I did. That was part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. But and no state taxes.
Okay. And be live.
I haven't been there in a while.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Houston. I would say Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
It's a combo. They come out, so you sell a gang of tickets. You get a cross section of everybody. Right. You got Latino, Asian, white, black, other. You get everybody, and they really come to laugh. Right. And it is a lot of good-looking people in Houston. Right. And you want a good-looking crowd. Right. They get dressed nice. Right. A lot of pretty women out there. Right. The dudes look like they got their shit together. Right. It's just a dope town. I mean, I don't know any comics that don't like Houston. Yeah, there's not a stand-up. That's why every tour goes through Houston.
Right, I love Houston.
What about internationally? Have you done a lot of international shows?
I just went to Australia last month for the first time. I went to New Zealand and Australia,
Australia got some good weed.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was shocked that it was just white and Asian there. I didn't see a lot of Aborigines.
Oh yeah.
What about koala bears? You said you were going to take a picture with a koala.
Yeah, I got the koala. We weren't allowed to take a picture touching the koala. That was against the rules. So they put us in and we got.
That sound like it deserve a pause. And we wasn't able to take those pictures touching the koala.
Yeah, are they dangerous?
More like that. Yeah.
Are they dangerous?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They just said you can't touch them. In this area of Australia, where the animal sanctuary I went to. But it's funny because again, I had 6 shows over there, and by show 5, I had it. Right. I had the Australian culture. Okay. I had jokes for the country and stuff.
Did you put a shrimp on a barbie?
No, I didn't put no shrimp on a barbie.
All right, cool.
But the first couple, I was like, you're kind of like figuring it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the good part about the crowd work stuff. You're just talking to them.
Right.
You know, but I knew before I went there, I had the shit I was going to talk about. I was talking about that breakdancer at the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So that was easy because all I had to
the
do
one
was
that was fucking up, the one that was fucking up,
the one that fucked it up. Like, there's no more breakdancing Olympics because
breakdancing.
Yeah. So literally, like I had that to grab off the bat to hit him over the head with. So there was like right then I had a rapport with him because I was like, oh shit, he knows us.
Didn't somebody follow you home from the bank in Houston?
Yeah, I got robbed.
You took that, but they didn't rob you. They robbed the car.
Yeah, they robbed the car.
So what happened? They followed you home. You went to the gym.
So here's what happened.
Yeah,
I bank. I don't bank at Bank of America.
Yes,
but I have an account at Bank of America. I've had it for like 20 years, and I was like, I'm literally driving my Bank of America. I go, I wonder if I got any money in Bank of America. I'm just gonna close my account because it's just sitting there, right?
So
So I just pulled over. I was stupid. I pulled over, not paying attention to what Bank of America I'm at, right? And I go in, I say, hey, I got an account, gave my account number. They say, yeah, you got some money in there. It was a decent amount, but not anything crazy, right? So I said, how do you want it? I said, whatever quicker. That you want a cashier's check or cash? I said, again, whatever faster. I just want to get out of here. So they end up giving me cash. Looking back,
all ones.
No. They give me cash, and I put it in my pocket, and I leave the bank. I get my car. I'm just oblivious to anything.
And what's it called? Jugging?
Huh? Jugging in Houston. Yeah, it's a racket. So they got a guy. They might have a guy in the bank, or they got a guy parked near the bank, and they're looking for basically a mark. I guess I looked like an easy mark. So I get I go to. Thank God I went to the gym and not home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Followed you home.
Yeah. So I go to this Lifetime Fitness in Missouri City, Texas. I park. I go in. I'm literally in there less than 30 minutes. All I did was sit in the sauna and get a smoothie and might have talked to people for 5 or 10 minutes. That was it.
Right.
I come out, there's this security guard in a golf cart. He's got like one leg off the golf. He goes, yeah, they got you. I was like, what?
Oh, and so he saw it.
No, here's the bad part.
Okay.
He's the security for the parking lot,
he's the one circling around. Yeah.
They tried, they got some tool they use to break out your window, right? And I had an Audi S8. That thing's like a tank. You know what I mean? They couldn't get into the passenger side, so then they went back. All this is on video. The guy tried to get into the passenger side, couldn't get it, even though my windows are jacked up now, but he couldn't get in there. He got back in his car and parked at another part of the parking lot in Lifetime, waited about 5 minutes, saw the golf cart come back around, then he goes back and tried to get it again, and he ended up getting the driver's side back window. He got in through there, and then he got in the car, and he ended up getting the cash I had in the Bank of America envelope. Dang. But what got me was, I was sitting there, and I go, where were you? Like the security guard, right? Yeah. And all the security guard was like, man, I was driving around, and I was like, and then when I saw the police sent me the footage, I went, oh, this wasn't quick. This was like 10 minutes. This dude, I don't know where he was.
He was smoking a joint.
Yeah, could have been. But it got me because now I'm waiting on the tow truck. The police come, they take the report and everything. And so I'm just kind of sitting waiting for the tow truck now. And the guy in the golf carts, now he's talking to me, right? And I go, hey, you should probably go on patrol because I've already been robbed. Don't listen to someone else get robbed. But he kept telling me about all these other people that he stopped from getting robbed. I go, dude, I finally talked to dude, you think I want to hear this shit right now? I don't. Feel good. He goes, man, this is, I can't believe this happened on my watch. Nobody gets robbed on my watch. I go, well, I did. You know what I mean? and then that's when I found it was called Juggin'. It ended up being like a white Chevy, not a Yukon. What do you call a Blazer? A Chevy Blazer? Chevy Blazer. Yeah, it was a Chevy Blazer. It was white, and he clearly probably rented it. Took the license plate off. Like this was a guy that does this for a living. So he got the money, and then I've never seen it back. The only silver lining is
when car insurance.
Yeah, when I called my insurance, they was like, they went through my account, and they was like, yo, we'll combine your home with your car, and you're gonna save like $240 a month. I go, well, I'm going to get that money back in about 8 years.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
What I mean? So it ended up working out. But I always think like, people are like, aren't you mad they never caught him? I said, listen, this is what I know. That guy his life sucks if he's doing that for a living, and he's gonna get caught eventually. It might not be me, but somebody's going, because the cops sent me like this 8 different dudes that they've caught recently jugging in Houston. And they're like, chances are.
You actually didn't see the guy, right? So it's like,
he was black.
Okay, I was about to
did see he was black.
He probably dead by now.
Yeah.
No, but they sent me like these mugshots. He goes, we caught these guys doing it all over this area. So they said, we don't know who got you. They go, chances are it's one of these 8.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
And was your money insured? Did you get that back?
No, that shit's gone. No, that shit's gone.
They stole my bag in Atlanta, and my shit wasn't insured, so I actually got my shit back.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better than me.
What you had in the bag?
I had a Rolex, I had a chain, I had a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he just got cash.
And it was a crackhead. Like this was like the luckiest crackhead ever. Like I swear to God, like we got it on film as well. Like we parked, and he literally just walked by and was like, shh, and just took the first bag. I was like, yo, this is either the luckiest or the most accurate crackhead ever, like because I swear to God, like he just walked by, like you ever see somebody just don't care about life, and he just looked at the car. He hit it one time, the whole shit, and it was like 5 bags. He only took my bag. It was because it was a Gucci bag.
But
Yeah.
that's just life giving you checks and balances.
Yeah.
Because now I don't leave anything in my car.
Oh, not at all.
Look,
not at all. Especially in San Francisco. You've been to San Francisco?
Yeah, they don't even. People leave their windows down in San Francisco now
to let them know. Like,
so I break the window, right?
Yeah. They're like, it's pointless.
Yeah, I was out there and I left a car charger there. They was like, man, get that shit out. I was like, what? A fucking car charger? Is like, they'll break my windows for a fucking car charger. I'm like, what the fuck? I never thought that. Cool, moving on. Boom. Now we're going to start drinking game. This is another thing that I have in common with you. I see Shannon Sharp. He tried to get you to drink that cognac so bad. Boy, was you avoiding that shit.
Yeah. I don't drink dark liquor.
I don't drink dark liquor either. Hey,
Women's dark, liquor light.
Yes, I like that. I do drink Habiki, Japanese whiskey, but I don't consider that dark. Like I consider that Japanese.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Japanese whiskey is? Okay.
It's still dark liquor, buddy.
All right, I'm talking to him. all right. So
He's like, I consider it Japanese.
I consider it Japanese. I do. Where's fucking Mr.
No, we got the. Is there anything you want to take shots of? What you got? You got what Kevin Hart sent this?
Kevin Hart sent this for you for not showing up at your wedding too, man.
Did he?
Yes.
Thanks.
100%. That's for you, man.
Yeah,
And
50,
what is
that's another thing. 50 supplied our champagne at the wedding.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out to 50.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, the Branson. Branson.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm 48, I'll be 49 next month. And I've always heard that. You guys always look alike. Y'all all look alike. Y'all all look alike. But this is the first time, in all due respect, you do like Tommy from Power.
Yeah. Definitely his older brother.
How many times do you get called Tommy from Power?
We became friends over that.
Over that?
Because he got stopped. He was like, yo, you did the black church joke. He's like, motherfucker, what?
Yeah.
So he got stopped. People thinking he's funny. I get stopped thinking I'm Tommy.
Right, yeah.
We start messing each other. Then, eventually you exchange phone numbers. We got real cool over that.
Nah, y'all got to make a movie.
Hey.
I be telling 50 all the time, Timmy and Tommy. His older brother, Timmy.
Now, hold on. Now. Right World. Is this a comedy or this a comedy action? Or comedy drama?
Yeah, it could be like Bad Boys.
I like
Bad Boy. Y'all the white boys.
Yeah.
White boys. The white boys.
That's like Wizard of Oz, The Wiz.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. Holy shit.
You don't see like a lot of white people remaking black movies.
Oh, word. Y'all can do Shaft over.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy gave me the best advice while I was getting a divorce. He asked me, we was in an elevator one day, man, how's your wife doing? What's going on? And I was like,
Wait, he was fucking her too?
Huh?
He was. Damn. No, my bad. You just threw me the alley-oop. I ain't gonna lie. That was the alley-oop you threw it at me. I'm so sorry.
He did?
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he asked me how my wife was doing. I was like, man, we're getting a divorce. Man, I done messed around and married a groupie. And he said, hey, Jack.
You said you messed around and married a groupie?
Yeah, married a groupie.
Wow. Okay.
And then he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, hey, Jack, she got to be who she going to be and you got to be who you going to be. And it took me a long time.
That was kind of deep.
Yeah.
No, that's deep.
Yeah. That really helped me out, man. Because I was going through it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, like when people say shit like that to me, like I think it was Anthony Anderson said when all those guys are coming there during the divorce, and I'm like, you know, blah, 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 you're worried about California and the money and stuff. He goes, look, your talent is not going to allow you to go broke.
That's
Just
fine.
know that.
That's fine.
Sounds like this.
Big up to my boy Anthony Anderson Compton. This is as a Compton guy who, from his golf swing, there's no Compton in presence. You ever seen him swing a golf swing? He is serious. Him and Chris Spencer. You play golf?
Now my opener, his name's T-Robe out of Pittsburgh. He just won Cedric's golf thing yesterday.
Oh yeah,
in LA.
sure.
I got him. I called Sid. I said, my opener, he's like that on the golf course. He always hear me trying to play golf, and I don't have the patience. 2 holes, I'm out.
Yeah. I already got enough habits.
But
I don't need
Cedric let him play in his golf thing, and all those guys there, Anthony, Chris, all them, and they was
serious.
Like, they was like, yo, like they was like, why didn't you tell us your boy was like that? I go, I did.
Right.
Like, damn, he comes and fucks around and wins right off the bat. Yeah, so he's always trying to get me to play golf. Always. You know, 50 was supposed to officiate my wedding.
Get the fuck out of here.
What does officiate mean? Like host?
No, the officiate, like, do you take her to be your wife?
Wait, hold on. He could do that?
Yeah, all you can do is go online and get your certification.
Yeah, that's easy.
Stuff like that. So he was going to officiate it, and then Kevin was supposed to be that. 50 was going to officiate it, right? And then literally 4 days before the wedding, he was like, you know, they were shooting one of his series, and he was in New Jersey, and the weather was going to be bad, and he was like, I want to give you heads up now, so it's not the day of, and you're scrambling,
right?
So it was funny who I called. I called Tommy. I called Joe Sikora first. I was like, yo, 50 can't do it. You think you can do it, Tommy? He goes, God damn it. He was filming something. He couldn't do it. And then I called Ocho Cinco.
Wow.
Chad. So Chad
That's what he's
officiated.
talking about. Okay.
So Chad, well, not only did Chad, I texted him. I said, hey, can you hit me up? I said, I got to ask you something. And then he called me back so fast.
Chad.
Yeah, and I told him the whole story. He goes, yeah. He goes, fuck it, man, I'll do it. And he came down, 2 days notice, was down there, took care of it. He did a good job. He messed up, which was great. I said, don't overplan it. No. I want you to mess up. Right. I want to have fun with this. So Chad ended up officiating it. Because we got that Cincinnati connection, you know.
Right. That's right.
Can I ask you a personal question?
No, go ahead.
How much you paid for your wedding? It was so beautiful and laid out.
I don't talk about that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That was a lot. But I'll say Kevin's wedding gift helped offset it.
Okay.
I'll put it like that.
Okay.
So,
you know what's the thing about you that I relate to you? Someone asked you, this is Gary. Someone asked you, like, this is like in the middle of your divorce, like when you was going through it. I watched you on Shannon Sharp and everything. And someone asked you, will you get married again? And you said it so fast. He was like, yep. And I was just like you believe in love.
Yeah. Got to find the right person. But you know, the first one, I think she realizes it now. Like, it had been over. Right. It had been over for years, and we were just kind of staying in it for the kids, staying in it for it's easy. You can, especially as a comedian, we can compartmentalize things. Because I could be on the road doing my thing and come home, and you know, we're not being a husband and wife. We're just basically roommates. Right. So, but yeah, so I kind of knew it was done years before everybody else knew. You know,
who officiated your first wedding?
Guy named Melvin.
Melvin, yeah,
works at UPS.
Yeah, Melvin.
You know Melvin, man.
You know Melvin with the
first wedding was wild. The first wedding was we should have known the first wedding because the preacher walked out.
Oh yeah, because your wife came late.
Yeah. He said, I don't do it, so start on time. Not knowing he double booked. He had another wedding that clearly was.
But did y'all pay him? I always wanted to ask you that. Did you?
I don't know.
He got double paid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He messed up because one of my groomsmen father was a preacher and he was in that church community. Right. So I think he called called him on it. Okay. So I think we ended up not paying him. Right.
Oh, okay.
So he walked out and then the bakery dropped our cake.
Oh yeah.
They was walking
right
out and the lady slipped and then we had like a 5-tier cake. So 4 tiers just fell on the dance floor.
So those are all real cakes on that be stacked up.
Oh, the first one. Yeah. So we don't know this is happening. We're waiting to get introduced. So me and
you had to wait like 45 minutes back there.
You're behind this door, like, what is going on? And they're like, sorry. I thought somebody was sick or something.
Right.
And we don't realize till we walked out, and I looked over. I was like, that cake was just the sheet next to the table, right? And then my stepdad sucker punched my real dad.
Yeah, because I heard that they said that somebody fighting, and as soon as they said that somebody was fighting, you said you immediately knew who was fighting.
I knew it. Wasn't a doubt in my mind.
Okay.
So I wasn't in the room. I literally grabbed my brother, and we was like, I said, yo, let's go get a drink. So the bar was in this other room. So me and him were just sitting at the bar BSing, and I just hear, there's a fight. And I went, fuck, I know it's my stepdad.
Right.
So I walk out there, and at that point it's breaking up, and but that's when I saw another side of my wife too, my ex-wife, I'm sorry. They were dragging him out the reception hall.
When you say him, who you
my
mean?
stepdad.
Okay.
They're dragging him out, and then he goes, and she kind of smacked him on the shoulder. She goes, why would you do that at the wedding? And he was like, no, can you understand? She goes, no, you don't understand, motherfucker. You ain't in Cincinnati. You in Oakland now, bitch. And I went, who the fuck are you?
Right.
That's why I was scared to get a divorce.
Right. And she's from Oakland?
That was in there.
And she's from Oakland?
Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah, Skyline.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Skyline, she grew up in the Acorn. That's the ghetto. Like, she's in it. Her dad was in the Black Panthers.
Wow.
Her dad, like, was Huey Newton's guy.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, yeah, it was, I went black, dude.
Did she ever put hands on you?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Yo, it's quick time.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so drink or whatever you're gonna drink is fine. This is our drinking game. We're gonna give you two choices.
This is vodka.
Belvedere. We heard you like Belvedere.
Yeah, but a shot?
Yeah.
Well, you can
mix it if you want.
and small shots. Make sure we give them
We got tequila. We got Kevin Hart tequila.
Kevin Hart's tequila. What's the name
Kevin
of his
Hart's
tequila?
tequila.
Again?
It is called Gran Camino.
There you go.
Gran
And the
Camino.
jokes are on him.
You want his tequila?
And the drinks are on him too.
I think tequila's easier. Let's do it.
Because you're a healthy guy, I can tell.
Yeah, we'll just go.
It all depends if we're drinking on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so the game is we're gonna give you two choices.
Okay.
You pick one of the choices. Nobody drinks. Got that part?
Pick one of the choices.
One of the choices.
Okay.
If you say both or neither, like you really don't want to answer, you don't want to give a pick, then we all drink here. A shot.
So if I say both or neither, we all got to drink.
Right.
If I actually pick, hold on. Is this like, is this another, you're in prison, you want to suck a dick or get fucked in the ass? Is this what that's what it sounded like.
Seriously, which one would you do?
You gonna suck a dick or get fucked in the ass? Looks like we're getting drunk here tonight, guys.
You gotta choose one.
Truthfully, we're bringing up names and places. We want you to bring up stories. That's all it's about.
I don't know where this is headed, bro.
Oh man. What would you do though? Which one would you choose?
Jack, stop.
All right, go that like.
All right, well, hold on. You got your shot?
Why would you keep inquiring about that?
No, seriously.
Because he been thinking about.
Can I tell you something?
Because he been thinking about that for himself for a long
You
time.
can get away with stuff like that.
No, you can't.
When
Not
black.
in prison.
No, in prison you can still be gay in prison and be white and nobody won't say shit. But if you a black dude,
How would you know that? Like, how would you know that?
hey, what's the word again?
How
would you know that?
Yeah, man.
Hold on, man,
Let's get Jack a shot too.
I take the same rum.
I'm worried about this game.
All right.
So if I pick one, we're not drinking.
Yeah.
If you pick one of the two choices,
Okay.
and then you can, and it's whatever. We just want some jog any stories.
I'm
memories,
worried
whatever.
about this.
All right. First one is twerking or hand jobs in prison. No, I'm kidding.
Which one? You got to. You're right. It's okay. It's not gay. It's just skin.
Stop.
It's just skin.
Stop.
Okay.
It's just kidding.
It's only skin, bro.
It's just skin.
I can see why your girl cheated on you now. I can totally see it. It's all making sense. Come on, man. Put your finger in my ass. It's just an
If
asshole.
it's a girl, it's not gay. It's not gay, it's a girl.
Go, all right, Jack. Hey, relax.
Yeah, I'm just bullshit. Yeah, edit that part out.
We're not editing shit out. Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy? And it's whatever criteria that you have.
And it's just either one you go.
Hey, don't.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay. And you can say why if you want.
That was Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, right? Like, I don't know, we was playing around about the jokes about the jail and shit, but did you ever realize, you know what I'm about to say, You ever realize Richard Pryor admitted to sucking the dick?
Yeah. That's why I picked that.
And nobody knows. Like, Richard Pryor is so cool. Everybody tried to kind of ignore that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't never noticed that?
It's skin, bro.
It's skin? Wait,
It's skin.
all right, Jack. All right, Jack.
How much dick did you suck, bro?
It's getting weird. Next one.
Greatest.
Well, I'll say Eddie Murphy because he's more my era, and people don't realize he's only got 2 specials, right? But those specials,
and Delirious.
And
people don't realize, like, he was in his early 20s when he did that. Like,
21.
Most guys in their early 20s are garbage, or their content is just like
Booger jokes.
Yeah, it's
Doodle
simple.
jokes.
And one of it, I don't know if it's Eddie Murphy, I don't know if it's a Raw or Delirious, but the closing joke was about the mom making a hamburger in the skillet with the peppers in it. I said, that was his closer.
Delirious.
Yeah, normally your closer is something raw, sexually related, something like that. I go, his last joke was about cooking a hamburger? Your mom? Unbelievable. So I would say Eddie Murphy.
And you could never look at ice cream the same. I got my ice cream. Every time I see an ice cream shop, I think of that shit.
I had a guy in Pittsburgh open up for me, and I'm not listening to his act really, but I poked my head out one night and I'm listening to him. He was doing that joke.
No, he wasn't.
And I go, no, you're doing it. I understand if you're taking somebody else's joke. You took that joke?
Crazy.
Right. Oh, the ice cream joke? Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. And then he acted like he didn't know. I agreed with him. I said, bro, what are you doing? I said, you know, it's Eddie Murphy's joke, right? He goes, nah. I was like, okay, stop.
Right.
You know, so I had to get rid of him. I told the club he can't work with me.
Didn't someone steal your joke when because you don't say the N-word, so you had somebody
100%.
You had somebody come on the stage and say the N-word for you? Who was it? Or was it?
It was a sketch on Showtime called Chocolate Sundays on Showtime, right?
But who was the guy that you had say the N-word? Was it?
It was a guy named Michael White.
Okay, my bad.
The joke originated with me and D-Ray.
I thought that's what I was looking for. D-Ray.
What happened was I had this closer where I was like, white people can't say the N-word, but I figured it out. Just hang out with the black guy and he'll say it for you. Mm-hmm. And I've seen different iterations of it on social media now, right? But I bring a guy on stage and then I go, you know, fuck you. And he would say the N-word, right? Mm-hmm. And we'd build a crescendo. Mm-hmm. How it started was I was at the Improv on Monday, and on a Monday, that was the Urban Night, right? Mm-hmm. D-Ray was hosting. And I got a heckler. Me and him were going back and forth. We was having a good time. And then I go, man, if I was black, I'd call you the N-word right now, but I'm not allowed. No crowd was like, no, you can say it. You can say it. I said, no, I can't. And D-Ray goes, I'll say it for you. Mm-hmm. So then D-Ray came on stage and we got the video. Mm-hmm. It's grainy as shit. And it's from like 2008 or something like that. Right. And he came up and he said it. And then we did a tour in 2011 together. So we were doing that joke all over the country, right? Mm-hmm. So then like 2012 or 13, this show on Showtime came out, and I'm watching it and I'm going, wait a minute, they made it a sketch, right?
Okay.
So I called one of the producers of the show and I said, hey, nothing we can do. I ain't about to sue or nothing like that. I go, but who said they wrote that joke? I'm just curious. I said, so I'm not attacking somebody else. And they was like, they couldn't tell me. We have a think tank and guys come in and I go, all right, you're telling me right now somebody took it because you can't tell me who wrote the joke. You have writers for a sketch show. It wasn't a stand-up show. Right. So I've never been one to accuse people of stealing something because our minds work alike. Right. That was so blatant. Right. The timing of it, it was like a year after I did it. I go, it's on my special. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? So yeah, they definitely took it.
Was that the first time someone stole your material?
No, I'm sure that it's happened. Okay. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't really, like I said, I'm not going to just out and out say you stole it. Our minds think alike. Me and D.L. Hughley had the exact same joke one time. And we was down in Miami at the James L. Knight Center. And I saw him, at dinner after the show. And I said, hey, D.L., you know, did you see the crowd go blank one time? They went dead. He goes, yeah. I go, yeah, we got the exact same joke. And he didn't watch me. And it was right when LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami. Oh, it was like 2011.
This announcement?
Yeah. Okay. And I said, I don't know why people were shocked. I was like, I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Miami. I go, it's not a hard decision. It's like asking somebody who you want to fuck, Beyonce or Precious. Easy choice, right?
Right.
the fact that we both picked Beyonce and Precious, and both, because we were in Miami. That's where we told the joke. And LeBron just got there. So I was like, I said, what are the chances we pick? And Precious just came out.
Right.
So you got to realize our minds were working alike in that sequence. So he knew I didn't steal it. Right. And I went up to him. I was like, damn, we got the exact same joke, bro.
Right.
So
besides DL,
Paco, quick time.
Hold on, let me just quick. Besides DL, has anybody ever accused you of that?
One time early in my career, somebody did, and it was so ridiculous.
Okay.
And they basically said they didn't accuse me. Their homeboy said I stole a joke, and basically it was I brought somebody on stage, and he brings somebody on stage in his act. That's the gist of it.
Bringing someone on stage was the act of stealing.
Yeah, they said, Gary's doing what you do. And he pulled me aside outside of one of the comedy clubs in LA. This is early. This is like 97, 98, something like that. And I was like, what? And his boy's like, you took his shit, man. I go, what are you talking about? And his act is completely different than mine if you saw our acts. And then when he goes, it didn't sound right to me, Gary, even a comedian, because you ain't like that. I said, what are you talking about right now? And his boy's like, you brought somebody on stage. I was like, you know he brings somebody on stage. I go, are you serious right now? I'm not allowed to bring somebody on stage because he brings somebody on stage every night. And one night, I don't know what the joke was or what I was doing with this person, but they came on stage. I don't know what it was. But that's been the only time somebody said that to me.
I remember one of the first times I found out that Joe Rogan was a comedian was I believe he stepped to Carlo Mencia.
Yeah.
And
ruined Carlos Mencia's career.
Yeah.
Okay. So was that over a stolen joke? Was that over his stolen joke?
That was over years of stealing jokes.
Can you explain to me,
So
what happens?
Carlos Mencia had a bad rep of stealing people's material, and it was like blatant. He wasn't even like trying to hide it.
Right.
It was like literally he'd have an opener and then he'd take the next week he'd be doing some of his openers jokes.
Wow.
Or he'd be at the Comedy Store and he'd take some shit, right? And everybody knew it, but everybody was scared to say anything because he was like the top guy right there.
The Latino at that time.
Yeah, and he was like selling the most tickets at that time.
It was like George Lopez did.
Yeah, he was like, and nobody wanted to fucking cross him. And Joe just was like, got sick of it.
Well, he's a UFC fighter, so you know.
Yeah. But Joe was like, he called him out, and then I'd never in my life seen somebody's career, both their careers go like this from that night.
Crazy.
That was wild.
All right. Because
and you can do a road but Carlos never really recovered from that. Wow. Ever.
Because he really was stealing the material.
Yeah, he really was.
Like what he was accused of was actually the truth.
He really was. And he's done interviews and he's never just said, I don't steal. He's always like beat around the bush. He's like, well, nah, comedy's subjective and you might say a same word or an inflection. I go, dude, did you steal it or not? You know what I mean?
He answered like R. Kelly.
No, he's answering like them guys on the first 48. You know what I mean? Do you know Charles?
No, like, remember R. Kelly? They was like, so how young are you talking about? He's like, do you date the teenage girls? He goes, so when you say teenager, what do you mean? Teenager, motherfucker. The root word is teen.
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Thank you, bro.
He was misunderstood because he was talking about 19-year-olds. And he get out on the first of next year too, man. Free R. Kelly.
Okay.
All right. Martin Lawrence or Chris Rock?
Who?
Martin Lawrence or Chris Rock?
Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
I don't think when he hosted Def Jam, I don't think he's ever been a better host of a show. Those Def Jam days.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It literally, like, I was in high school when Def Jam came out, and I knew I wanted to be a comedian, but I'd never been on stage. But when I saw that type of reaction, I
agree with you.
I want that shit. I don't want Annie at the Improv.
Right.
And it also, Def Jam gave me an insight into Black culture I didn't have, and how the media can portray people in a way that it's not really them. Because you remember at the time, Derek Coleman was with Syracuse, and then in the NBA, he was with the Pistons, and I think it was the Pistons at that time.
Derek Coleman used to play for the Nets as well with Kenny Anderson.
Yeah.
Kenny Anderson, yes.
But the media had him as this mean guy, never smiled, never laughed, don't cross him. He's an asshole, right? And then I saw Martin talking about him on Def Jam, and I was like, oh, he's going to go up there and beat the shit out of Martin. And then when I saw him laughing and hitting the guys next to him, I was like, wait a minute, I've never seen him portrayed like that on ESPN.
Right.
So it like blew my mind. Oh, okay, I got to realize I got to start looking at people who they are and not listen to what the media is saying.
Right.
All right. Chappelle or Seinfeld?
Chappelle, that's easy.
Shane Gillis or Andrew Schultz?
Wow. Wow.
Why don't what crying?
Yeah, we're gonna have to drink on that one, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta drink on that one.
Cheers.
I tell you why we talk about Andrew Schulz. One of the funniest shits I've ever seen on the internet is when Andrew Schulz
Give him tiny shots.
Yeah. When Andrew Schulz asks you, chill him. He said, how long you been married? And then you go, 16 years. And then he goes, but how long you been loyal? And you just choke up.
I choked. Yeah.
Like it was like the devil did not want you to lie.
That's what my body told on me. That was on the Charlemagne and Andrews.
Brilliant.
Yeah, this was before they were in their new studio and stuff. This was like
they blew up.
Where the
before
Breakfast
Andrew
Club
Schulz
used to
sold out Madison Square Garden.
Right.
Yeah.
This is beforehand. I just remember they were talking, and they weren't even talking to me at this point. I don't even know if I had been introduced as the guest. Like, this is them, you guys talking before you introduced me, right?
Before.
And he goes, I'm getting you back to cheating this year, Charlemagne. That's my goal. And Charlemagne's like, nah, cheating ain't in. They go, Gary, how long you been married? 16 years. And I'm literally taking a sip of my latte, and he goes, don't even be faithful. I was like, I didn't mean to choke. I just meant to answer. And it was funny. When that came out, I was like, I hope my wife don't see this shit. She never saw it. But then when that goddamn divorce happened, that clip went nuts again, right? It went everywhere. And then my ex saw it. She finally saw it. She goes, when did this shit happen? I was like, dude, this was like 2016.
Right.
And then I remember we ended up settling out of court, but we were in mediation, and it came up in mediation.
Get the fuck out of here.
Even though Ohio's a no-fault state, you can fuck everybody on the planet, doesn't matter.
Right.
But she was like, I saw the girl. I saw the interview. I saw that. I was like, dang, how you gonna bring that up in goddamn mediation and shit?
But you know how many other people use that clip for other things? Like they'll be like, I thought you was at Tommy's house or something, and then they'll put it to you
like a gift.
They'll get caught in a lie. And they keep doing you. So I don't know. If you see that.
You guys know Max Crosby for the Raiders?
Okay,
the defensive end, Max Crosby.
Okay, no, I thought
he's the white guy that's like hip with the brothers, right?
Okay,
but he's one of the best defenders in the NFL. Well, I started following him on Instagram, and like within 30 seconds. He's leaving me a voice DM. Right. He goes, bro, thanks for the follow. Right. You a legend in this game. He goes, man, the funniest shit. And he was doing the voice shit. You choked. I'm like, really? Out of all my specials, out of all my jokes, that's the funniest shit I ever did. That's what got you to like me.
Now, you know what it is? It was like, even if you wanted to lie, it was not going to happen.
My body wasn't letting me lie. Like,
it was not going to happen. Okay.
All right. Will Ferrell or Jim Carrey?
That was
good. Will Ferrell.
You know why I'm with you on that? Because I like Jim Carrey, right? But I'm not sure how much I like woke Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
he been a little too woke lately.
Well, also Will,
like Botox and all that is fucking with him.
Well, Will also
Jim Carrey. I'm talking about.
It's the the outtakes. Like now we don't have DVDs anymore, but man, when I remember when I bought the Talladega Nights movie.
Oh yeah,
and the outtakes was funnier than the movie.
Yeah,
and you realize, he's now
Ricky Bobby. Yes, yeah.
Now when I'm watching his movies, I'm like, he's making that up. Making that up.
Who, Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he went commercial?
Huh?
You think he went commercial?
No, I was thinking he's making, that wasn't in the script.
Oh, that wasn't in the script.
He's making that shit up, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I'm also thinking of, if you ask me right now, if my agent calls like, hey, we got a movie with Will Ferrell, we got a movie with Jim Carrey, pick one, I'd pick Will Ferrell right now. And this is no disrespect to Jim Carrey, but I was like, I'd pick Will Ferrell because I'd like to go head up with him on some ad-libs and stuff like that on set.
How about Larry David? You ever met Larry David?
I haven't met Larry David.
Okay, wow.
Haven't met him.
That's like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
You got to work with him, bro.
I wouldn't want to meet him. You wouldn't? You ever met somebody that and you was totally disappointed by them?
A couple times.
Okay, yeah.
And not a lot in our business. It's athletes that I met. And I was like, oh man, you like that? I was really disappointed in a couple of them.
All right.
Good.
I got to say that we don't write these. The guys over there write them.
The Dominican Republic and Colombia.
One of them can't speak English that well. That's why he wrote Kevin Williams or Kevin Hart. And I'm like, Kevin Williams?
Katt Williams.
I'm like, Kevin Williams. So Katt Williams or Kevin Hart?
Yeah, we're drinking.
Yeah.
We're drinking on that one. Okay. We're drinking on that one.
Did you see Kevin's movie?
Wait. Let us drink, bro.
Yeah, drink.
Yo, come on, drink it.
Did you see
can't see your
Kevin's
drink?
movie?
He needs a shot. He needs a shot, bro.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something.
Cheers,
That
Jack.
movie,
Oh, thank you.
Kev. That movie to me, I don't know if Kev wrote it or had anything to do with it, but listen to me. He hit how older people still don't think that we're older and think that we can hang out with these young people.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I watched that shit 3 times.
Yeah, I watched it
that
tonight.
shit is really, really good. It's really, really dope. And
It's a Think Like a Man crew too. Will produced it. Tim Story directed it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tim Story directed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 72 hours, Joe?
Yo, that shit is
Shout
so
out to
dope.
Marcelo from Miami.
That shit is so dope.
Yeah.
That shit is,
Yeah.
and I like the fact that, you know, me living in Miami for the last 17 years, me born and raised from New York. I hate when they do a movie about New York and they film it in Canada,
Right.
or they do a movie
Yeah, they
about
came and filmed it out
they
here.
filmed
Yeah.
that in Miami. I could
Yeah.
feel Wynwood. I could smell Wynwood when it was driving through. You know what I mean? All right, go to the
right.
next one.
I gotta read these carefully because these motherfuckers be fucking it up.
Yeah.
They put
Michael B. Jordan.
he put Jamie Bear or Mike Epps. No, it's Jamie Foxx, man. Wrong animal.
Oh no, that's easy. Jamie Foxx. I think he's the most talented man on the earth.
All right.
He can do everything.
All right.
He can sing.
Yeah, he can.
All right.
He can act.
my guy.
He's funny. Impersonations, and when you're in the room with him, he's another one. When I was talking about Chappelle and Kevin, he's got it. He makes you feel like you're the only one in the room, man.
Right.
And
Put you in your first movie.
put me in my first movie, which was dope how he did it, because I'm out here in LA just trying to make it, you know, stand up. I got no TV credits. I'm just out there. He saw me on stage at the Comedy Store one night. And then afterwards he was like, yo, I got this. I was hearing through the grapevine, he was getting ready to do this movie, right? And then Jamie was like, he kept having his boys come pick me up and hang out with him. So that whole summer '98 was like, it was one of the best summers of my life.
One of the best summers of my life. 1998?
Really?
Yes, continue.
Hanging with Foxx the whole summer, and then I get the hosting job on BET, and then Jamie.
First white man that hosts on BET, right?
Yeah. No. We can go more. Okay. I'm the only white on-air personality ever in that network. Got the show. Have the reality show.
Yes.
And then, you know, and then so Jamie, we got
The fuck just happened? The God. Yo, Kareem, or whoever the fuck is on Bluetooth.
oh
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
That was the white guards going down. Like,
I was like this. We've only taken 2 shots. I shouldn't be hearing shit yet.
All right, next
No,
up.
okay, let's do this.
but that summer '98, like he gets me an audition for the movie. It was kind of like, come to find out, it was mine to lose. I had to fuck it up, but I was so overly prepared for this audition.
Right.
And then he finally told me when we got to Canada. It goes back to what you say. The movie's supposed to take place in Arizona. We filmed it in Canada. They built a desert out there.
Wow.
And then
They built a desert.
they built like a little desert.
Right.
It was in
that
some
little
back
convenience
row.
store.
Yeah, the whole movie was in one spot.
In
pretty
one
much.
spot, yeah.
So Jamie goes, yeah. He goes, dude, I had to hang out with you to make sure you was cool, because I knew if you was in this movie with me, we gonna be together for 2 months and we in the middle of nowhere. So I was hanging with them, right? And here's a wild story about that movie. Nobody knows. We were out one night. We were working 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Only off day was Sunday. There was one club. We was in Saskatchewan, Canada, Regina. It's called, right?
What?
Regina?
Regina.
Like what a
REGINA. And when I got there, I thought it was Regina, and they will correct you quick. They will, it's Regina, right? All right. One club's called City Lights. All of a sudden, one of the guys on the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, the CFL team, they accused Jamie of sleeping with his girl or his wife, right? And Jamie was like,
Foxx, man.
Jamie was like, yo, you know, Jamie's that dude when it comes to women, right? Jamie was like, yo, I don't fuck people's wives though. I don't roll like that, right? So the dude, we're at this nightclub, and the dude like kind of pressed Jamie, right? He was like, yo, I hope you finish your movie. And then I was like, he was a big dude, like some linebacker.
This is held up? This is
held up,
okay,
right?
go ahead.
And then I just remember it got a little tense. Motherfucker, I saw the boom operator, guy that holds the mic like this. He was an old white dude. He had a shot of whiskey because the whole crew and cast was hanging out. There's only one bar, right? He
Y'all
went
got
like
close.
this. He put his whiskey glass over here, poured it out like this, right? The whiskey came out, and he cupped it. and he had it right here in his hand, and he pivoted like this. He was waiting for that football player to make a move on Jamie, and he was about to come over the top, like, bam! Wow. And I was like, yo, Jamie, did you see the fucking boom operator? Because we and Jamie was walking back to the hotel afterwards, and that's when Jamie was like, what the fuck, man? I don't even know that dude. I don't know what girl he's talking about, right? But I was just like, no, fuck all that. Did you see the boom operator? That motherfucker pivoted, and he been in some fights before.
I'm about to ask you, so for the $1 million question, the boom operator complexion was?
He was white.
He was white.
White dude, too. Yo, he was ready. I said, dude, that dude had your back. Like, I'm watching the whole thing because I'm like 24 when we shot this movie. So I'm over here talking to all these girls and stuff like this. And Jamie's the best wingman ever. Like, Jamie will send it to, yo, this is my boy Gary. He's the next thing to blow up, blah, blah, blah. So the girl's like, really? You're the next thing? I mean, that's what Jamie said. That motherfucker will lay it out. Here you go. It's a buffet.
Killed that. All right. Chris Tucker, Eddie Griffin.
This is stand-up, right?
Anything in your mind. Whatever in your mind.
Whatever criteria you want.
Ooh. I honestly, I got to go Chris Tucker. Friday trumps just about everything.
Yeah.
Just about everything.
All right. Steve Martin or Chevy Chase?
Steve Martin.
Marcelo Hernandez or Fernando Esperanza?
I don't know either of those guys.
Take a shot for that.
Marcelo's the one that's in the movie with...
Oh, okay, Marcelo, the SNL guy.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy?
I'm not too familiar with him.
Okay, so we'll go Marcelo.
Okay. All right.
Down on the other one.
They might have just made the other guy up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Fernando.
You know Fernando? You know this person?
I don't.
Well, Fernando, man, I'm sorry. We're going to get to know you.
Sorry, man. I don't mean no disrespect either, man.
I fuck with him.
All right. In Living Color or Mad TV?
In Living Color. Who wrote that?
That was stupid. One of the Dominicans of Colombia.
That was even close.
The guy that goes, I dropped that. I did.
that wasn't even close. That was easy. That was the easiest one of the day.
Yeah.
Ride Along or Get Hard?
Ride Along. I'm in that one. What are you talking about?
Bernie Mac or Robin Harris?
Bernie Mac.
Cedric the Entertainer or D.L. Hughley?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Both King of Comedy.
I know. Oh, man. Oh, we got to drink again.
Okay, let's do it.
We got to drink again.
Let's do this. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Can you see me, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I see you, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
I will say, when I said Bernie,
go ahead.
That's the first guy I saw live at a theater. Guy Torrey took me, it was probably late 90s. Guy Torrey took me to Universal Amphitheater. I don't know, it's a different name now. Torrey, but he took me to see Bernie. And I've told this story numerous times on other podcasts and stuff, but we went backstage after the show. And so we're sitting there and I'm in the corner and you're just seeing comedy royalty walk through, like Chris Rock and all these people are coming through. Because it was before Kings of Comedy, but Bernie was the guy, right?
Right.
So I'm watching, but there's a couple comics in the hospitality / backstage that's being kind of loud. Like it was getting out of hand, honestly. And I saw Bernie getting kind of fed up with it, right? They're trying to be funny, stuff like that.
And Bernie's from Chicago, correct?
Yeah, Chicago, but also there's a time, nobody wants to be somebody that's just loud and obnoxious all the time. You don't want to be, the guy you're on stage, you don't want that guy to be off stage, right? So Bernie was getting kind of fed up and I could tell. And I'm a fly on the wall. I'm in the corner and there was this bowl of M&Ms. And I'm just eating these M&Ms, just watching everybody walk through, right? And then I saw Bernie getting his security's ear and was like, pss, pss, and he was basically like trying to get people out of there that was being obnoxious, right? Respectful, but being discreet about it. So the security guard just started thinning the herd. You get out of here, you get out of here, you get out of here, right? And now everybody's chill. And all of a sudden, I saw Bernie look at me and straight eye contact. And I got these M&Ms in my hand. I go, oh, fuck, are these his M&Ms? Right? So I'm like this. I'm putting them back in the bowl like, I didn't mean to eat your shit, right?
After they melted in your hand.
I didn't mean to eat your shit. But he just looked at me and then just kept it moving. But I could tell when he scanned the room, he goes, I don't know him, but he's not being obnoxious. So maybe he is somebody or I don't know who he is.
Wow.
And Guy hadn't introduced me to him yet, right? So I just put the M&Ms back in the bowl. But it also was like, it hit me that day. I'm so glad I went there backstage because it hit me. I was like, oh, fall back. Mm-hmm. When it's your time, it's your time. You don't have to like announce. And it's such a weird thing when people say, hey, this is my friend Gary. He's a comedian. If you don't know me, I don't know how to talk to you.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? So I was like, a guy introduced me. Bernie was cool, but that's why I was like, I'm so glad I was there that night to see it happen. Because I know it helped me how to work a room in LA when I'm there.
Patrice O'Neal or Charlie Murphy?
Ooh. Stand up.
Patrice.
Yeah, it's not even
stand up Patrice.
But damn, that
sketch comedy,
Charlie's stories off stage. There's nobody better than Charlie Murphy. Telling stories like this setting, there's nobody better than Charlie Murphy.
I hired Charlie Murphy to do a video for me. I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
He did a video for me. I'm a G.
Yeah, I'm a G.
But I really hired him to speak off. I just wanted to.
You just want to hang with him. Just want to hang out.
And I swear to God, like I must have asked him every fucking thing about, like, you know, because this is when the Chappelle show was like lit.
Yeah.
So I must have asked him, but like I said, I hired him to do 5 fingers to the face, smack. And but then it was just like once they yelled cut, I was just like, I just soaked up all the like, yo, was Prince really like that? It's like Prince could really play ball. I was like, come on, Charlie, man,
because Charlie would tell stories.
Yeah.
He was like, Charlie was my spirit animal for like 2 cities I went to. He checks somebody that I wanted to check, right? So I was in Birmingham, Alabama. And so we're gonna go Patrice on this, but I'm gonna tell the Charlie Murphy story.
Okay.
Just off stand up. But they told me before I got there, they said, yo, this radio host, he's a shock jock. He likes to like attack your worst shit or whatever. That's his thing, to act like you ain't shit, right? So I knew that going in. So I go in and the guy immediately goes, so Gary, where would people know you from? And this is before like Think Like a Man. This was like 2010 or 9. And I said, well, I've been in daddy daycare. He goes, yeah, like anybody saw that. And I was like, damn, that was like the biggest movie I've been in at that point. It was like 100 million. I was looking at it like this. I've been in some duds, but not daddy daycare. Yeah, like anybody saw that. I was like, so anyways, I end up getting to the interview, right? And we're on our way home. And then the guy that worked at the comedy club, he starts opening up. He goes, all right, let me tell you something. Charlie Murphy came last month. And that same DJ tried to bring up Eddie Murphy. And Charlie goes, yo, my brother's name comes out your mouth one more time, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. And you know, Charlie had all them teeth, right? He goes,
when you saying DJ, you talking about the guy doing the music or the guy
just the guy host, the radio host.
Okay.
So he was like, he tried to say something about Eddie, and then Charlie checked him. He goes, if my brother's name comes out your mouth one more time, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. And he just smiled, and the guy goes, nah. And Charlie goes, one more time. Teeth down your throat. He said the guy never said Eddie Murphy the whole interview. And then Charlie was just sitting there like, he said, dude, he smiled the whole interview. He goes, but you just felt like he was waiting for him to say Eddie Murphy.
Right.
He goes, one more time, teeth down your throat.
Right.
And then, so that, I was like, oh, and then I was in Pittsburgh, and the GM that weekend was just being a dick to me all weekend. I can't explain it. I don't know why. He was just being a dick. And I left there going, God, that guy's a fucking asshole at the Pittsburgh Improv at the time. And they said, again, when you start telling people your story, then people tell you other stories. They said, yo, Charlie Murphy checked him so hard. I said, what do you mean? They go, Charlie Murphy was in the green room. He was smoking weed in the green room. And the manager at the time was like, yo, this is no smoking. You can't smoke in here. And Charlie Murphy looked at him and goes, huh? He goes, you can't smoke in here. And they said, Charlie, open the green room door where you see the Improv and it's sold out. He goes, all right, you got 2 choices. I can stop smoking. I'm going to leave. There's no show. Or you can shut the fuck up, get in my green room, and we're gonna have a great show tonight. And the guy goes, well, he goes, I'll go shut the fuck up. You know? Charlie just said everything I wanted to say to these people. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
We almost done with this.
We've only had 3 shots, right?
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Drewski or Desi Banks?
Oh, fuck. And I would say a drink, but I think Drewski's the GOAT right now.
I think Juicy's the GOAT right now.
Killing it,
sketch,
man.
yeah. Juicy, I seen you the other day at the rooftop. I was on the phone and you was on the phone. I didn't get a chance. But Juicy, you are the Instagram, sketch comedy, young generation.
I mean, it's beyond Instagram.
I believe what you did on the BET Awards was phenomenal.
No,
like I actually watched the sketch more than I actually watched the awards.
Yeah, the sketch is what I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
He's that guy right now because even when you see him come across your feed,
right,
you know he's about to deliver something.
He's super committed. Like it's not just some random.
And he's pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
And he's really he's like, no, that's really how a lot of people look at you.
Yeah.
We looked at black preachers like that. We really looked at Charlie Kirk's wife like that.
The NASCAR shit he did.
And the cool white boy. The cool white boy. Like there's always that one. Because remember the white guy that he played? That white guy had rhythm. Like there's always as a person that's accepted in the black community that's white. Did you see that sketch? Just be honest with us. Be honest with us. Did you see? Because there were certain people. I believe Jake Paul. I believe Jake Paul was like, man, if he could do whiteface, then I could do blackface. And we're like, Jake Paul, listen.
Fall back.
Like blackface is a little different.
A lot different.
This is a lot different. This has shit. But as a white person who's accepted in the black community, did you see that sketch? And what did you think when you saw that sketch? How about that?
Brilliant.
That's what I thought.
Brilliant.
Right.
If you got it. Here's the thing: you can't just throw on a white face and be like, "I'm imitating white people."
Right.
It was so fucking accurate.
Right.
Yeah, it's very specific.
They worries
You know what I mean?
They worries me.
Yeah, it's no different. Jake Paul just can't say, "Well, I'm gonna do blackface and do something funny." I'm like, "You're not a comedian because you can get away with a lot of shit if it's funny."
Right.
This shit was funny.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. and Tropic Thunder was funny.
That was funny, bro.
That's why he got away with it. It was funny.
At one point, Robert on Tropical Thunder, I forgot that was Robert Downey. I thought it was a rapper.
good?
I ain't going. He look like you right now. Yeah.
Growing up. Listen, growing up in Ohio in a trailer park where it was broken home. It was NASCAR watching, drinking. The NASCAR one hit homie so hard because his inflections.
Okay.
The way he talked about his anger. Get over here. Take him over here. And I was like this. I was like, that is exactly how they talk when I grew up. It was so accurate. I was like, he just, and this is no disrespect to Daisy Banks, but Juicy's the guy, like when he comes across the feed, like there's a new sketch because he doesn't do it a lot. It's like one every 2 months. You don't realize he's putting production into it.
He puts a lot into it. That's
fucking hits. And then the could have been records.
Could have been records.
That shit. He's still real or not?
Those things are hilarious.
Is it real or not?
Yeah.
Like why are people lying? They really think they're gonna get discovered?
Drink Champs inspired one of his skits. Well, remember the last episode with TK, right? When we were talking about Joe Jackson having his own biopic?
Oh, yeah.
That did.
You think that inspired the record?
No, people told me it did.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we had said he should have it, and then TK was like, man, that's a stupid ass idea. Drewski did the skit off with the Drink Champs. Y'all get up for Come on.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie. You and your wife going at each other to get the divorce papers. That is a skit like a motherfucker. I think that's a good thing about comedy, right? Y'all avoiding that, right? And I forgot which other sketches that are even redoing the sketch of the guy that sat in VIP. And the people was coming over there. You thought that they was trying to fight him or something, but
which one is that?
He didn't drink.
And you're talking about the clip.
Yeah, and
paper straws.
Yeah, and the guy, the security guards, because
I imitated all four of them.
He started in VIP, and
that was wild how that happened because I really didn't know what was going on. I was trying to do my act, and there was so much commotion in the front row. Come to find out, that clip got over 100 million on all social media platforms, right?
Wow.
And so it just went nuts. It's rare you post something and it hits everywhere. It hit on Facebook, it hit on Twitter, it hit on TikTok, it hit everywhere. But the story was the guy bought VIP tickets in the front row. It's a 2-drink minimum. He didn't drink. So he goes, I just want water. And I don't know if he ordered bottled water or tap water, but he goes, I don't drink. And he's like, you gotta order something. He wasn't eating either. So he was like, look, you gotta order something. So that was the discussion. I don't know. I just ended up imitating everything in real time.
But that was so funny.
I didn't realize it was going to hit like that.
Right.
That shit, that show was in February.
Right.
We didn't post it until July.
Oh, wow.
It had been sitting in my guys, my team here, the guys that edit all my clips. I remember he called me. He goes, yo, we're going to post this tomorrow. He goes, we might have something here. Right. I go, what is it? He goes, do you remember the guy in the sparkly jacket? I go, right. I forgot all about it. He's like, yo, I think this might do some numbers.
And the freeway bed. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, and that guy, he comes to see me now everywhere I go.
Who that guy with sparkly jacket?
If I'm in DC or Baltimore, he's there.
Oh, okay.
And the jacket keeps getting brighter.
Okay.
Every time. He's trying to be seen, bro. My last special that we filmed in DC, he came and he wore like a bright orange jacket, almost like an ode to the Bengals for me. So yeah, it was dope.
Okay.
Last one.
Okay, last one. And then we get back to the interview. Loyalty or respect?
You gotta have both.
I love that.
You gotta have both.
Here, we can shot.
Love that answer. You ain't see that shot coming, Jack? So we're gonna get back into the
I rarely drink. This is a lot.
Now I was watching you on Shannon, and I was seeing how you was in control of that dark liquor. You was not trying to, but you wasn't trying to offend him neither.
Right.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing is? Like I said to you, like you even make your trauma funny. That was like the first time I've ever seen you like that serious. Like I didn't realize, and Shannon, I don't know Shannon. I've never met him.
Oh yeah.
I think I tried to reach out to him for something from before, but we've never connected. I've never been on Club Shay Shay. He's never been on Drink Champs. But I really, from your interview, that's what made me respect, because he had you comfortable. We'll talk about something that you can tell you're uncomfortable with, but that's what makes you comfortable, in my opinion. I'm outside looking in, inside looking out. Sometimes when you talk about things that's uncomfortable, but you say it in your way. But that was like the first time, like that first 5 minutes of that interview, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, yeah,
like it was like really, 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 really serious. And
he jumps right in though.
Yeah.
There was no like buffer. He just went into like the shit. And that's when I was in the middle of the divorce just went final, and I just had the twins. Everything. There was a lot going on in my life at that time, so it was almost like it was good to like kind of get it out there a little bit, to talk about it.
Yeah, I can feel that was therapy for you.
Yeah,
to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
But I was very careful too. Like, you know, I'm not. I think when you go through a divorce, you always automatically go on the attack, and you always look at the bad times, right?
Right.
And then when the dust settles, you're like, yo, we did have a lot of fun though. At one point, we had a lot of good times together. You know what I mean? So it wasn't all bad. I look back at our relationship. I said, yeah, we had a lot of fun in the beginning.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then at some point, it just kind of went left. But even when we were in the roommate / you know, we kind of knew it was over, but nobody could pull the trigger on it. We still didn't hate each other. It's not like I came home and it was like, fuck you. It still was like, we were cordial. You know what I mean? It's not all bad.
Right. Nah, that's real, man.
We got a mutual friend, man.
Really?
Yes. Richard Mons.
How do you know Face?
I used to be a gang member.
No, how do you know Face? This is my first roommate in LA.
Got it.
He's in prison right now. He's like in Folsom.
Oh, wow.
Like I still go visit. That's my dog. But he took care of me my first year in LA. And I didn't realize he was like that dude.
Wow.
Right? I talked about it on Andrew Schultz's thing. How do you know Face?
Well, we got a mutual friend, man.
But how do you know him?
I bumped into him a couple of times.
Where? He's been in jail since 2000.
You used to be a gang member when you had both of your eyes?
Hey, bro, I used to be a dog. You ain't never.
No, you gotta tell me how you know Rich. How do you know Richard?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
ChatGPT?
You gotta tell me how you know Richard.
I promise you, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
But I literally lived with. I don't want to put too much out there, but I lived with a dude in LA my first year in LA. Like people wouldn't believe the stories that I could tell, but I'll just take it to the grave. But yeah, Richard's been locked up since 2001, I think. So he was at San Quentin, Folsom, Vacaville. He's that dude, man. But when I first got to LA, he
so how
looked
did you
out.
connect with him?
So he would, you know, I don't think there's ever been an era in stand-up like the mid to late 90s of Fat Tuesdays, Guy Torry's Fat Tuesdays. Like, it wasn't uncommon to go to his room on Tuesday nights and see Denzel, see Magic, see all the comedians were there, but like Shaq, any, Halle Berry, it just wasn't uncommon. Prince. Like whoever was in town was coming there on Tuesday night. Wow. And there was like a 3-4 year run.
Comedy Store?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Tuesday night. There was a 3-4 year run, but there's nothing like it. When Tupac was going, Suge was going, you never knew who was going to be in the audience, right? So Face was always there. It was Richard, but I call him Face. Face was always there. So what happened was, I just started talking to him all the time. And then he was like, he used to do security for Brian Russell from the Utah Jazz. Okay. That's the one that Jordan kind of pushed off at the end. And so he's like, Brian's doing this show in Salt Lake when he played for the Jazz at the time. He goes, he's looking for a host. You come out and host it? And I was like, yeah. So I went out and we did this show that was supposed to be for Casey and JoJo and Rolls Royce. And I was going to host it. Wow. Casey and JoJo didn't show up. So the show got canceled, right? And then, but I'm still there. But we started hanging out a little bit that weekend, and then we just started always hanging out. And then he was like, hey, I'm leaving town for a couple months. Can you house sit my house? And I was living in a little apartment in North Hollywood, and I had a roommate. And I said, well, let me come by the house and see it. And I went by the house. He's got this fat ass crib.
Sherman Oaks?
Bel Air.
Bel Air? Oh,
right?
Close side.
Right. I mean, up in the hills. And I was like, so I said, yeah, I can probably house sit. So I went back to my roommate in North Hollywood. I said, here's this month and next month's rent. Find a roommate, I'm out. Because I wasn't on the lease, right? So he's like, all right. So I'm living in this big house and it's just me. He's gone. Wow. I got this fucking, and there's no furniture. There's nothing in it, but I put my little furniture in my bedroom. That's it. But I remember I called him. I said, hey, can I put some pictures up on the wall to make it look like it's mine? Because I'm bringing girls over here. He's like, yeah, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. So I had like posters and pictures of me. So girls are like, this is your house? I was like, Because it had an indoor, outdoor pool, it had a jacuzzi, it had a sauna.
Shit.
No, this shit was laid, but there was no furniture in it, right? And then, I come to find out he was doing some other shit. Basically.
And you didn't know that.
I had no signs of that.
There's no signs of that.
There was signs. I picked up on it after
you moved in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can tell you that off camera, but I didn't know because he's still in, and I want him to get out. So I don't want to say anything. But there were signs. There was some shit going on, right? But when I say he looked out, I mean that dude. My first year of being in LA, he just took care of me. He's a big black dude. He's like 6'6", big dude. And it was just like the shit I saw him do. It was just, it's kind of mind-boggling back up. Okay, there's a story I can share. So we were in Laguna Beach, right? And at that, I'm in early 20s, so I'm playing basketball a lot. So he played basketball. So him and two of his buddies, because it was 4-on-4 in Laguna Beach, it's half court. We go on a Sunday and it's all packed, right? And this team's winning a lot, but they got this one brother on the team that's talking a lot of shit. And I was like, we're not playing yet to anybody, right? And I was like, this ain't gonna go well if he says some shit to face, right? So we get in there and start playing, and we're beating them pretty good, right? But we had a really good team. I was the shortest guy on my team, right? All of a sudden, I go in for a layup, and he chucked me, and I go flying, right?
He's still in Laguna Beach.
We're in Laguna Beach. Okay. The guy chucks me, and I go flying. And Face got in his face like, hey, motherfucker, nobody's doing that shit. And the dude's like, well, what you want to do, bitch? They in each other's face. I go, fuck. I'm always a peacemaker. Beach, and I'm going like this. I'm good, guys. I'm good. And we can still play, right? Face took off his shirt. And he's got, I remember he had Compton right here. He has some other shit. Whatever was on his chest, everybody in that basketball court went, whoa, like this. And the brother went, ain't all about that, bro. Ain't all about that. He goes, no, it is about that, bitch. And he had his funny face. And I was like, what the fuck is on your chest?
Wait, now I'm very curious.
So I'm like, what is going on? And it basically got the fuse, right?
Oh, so you saying the guy that was beefing with him immediately saw
whatever
that?
he saw on his, because he's tatted all over his chest, right? Whatever he saw, because the only thing I recognized was the Compton, right?
Okay.
Whatever other shit was going on, I don't know. But he was like, I literally heard a collective, whoo, right? And he's like, yo, it ain't about that, bro. It ain't all about that. He goes, no, it is about that. And I was like this, what the fuck is on your chest, you know? So, gets the fuse, they don't fight. The same fucking night, we go to Glam Slam in LA, which is Prince's Club.
Yeah, we have
right?
it out here,
Yeah, so we go to Glam Slam. Why is that motherfucker there? The dude from the basketball court in Laguna Beach is at Glam Slam that night. Wow. I was like this. And I go, and I'm sitting here, I'm always the peacemaker, right? I'm like, fuck. Here we go, right? So I go up to Face, I go, Face, the dude from the basketball court's here. I was like, so please don't start a fight or anything, right? And he goes, where's he at? So he goes over. They're about to have words, and the dude just started like, hey, man, my bad. They start talking. All of a sudden, thank God it got diffused. Next thing I know, they're toasting Hennessy and shit a little bit later.
Hennessy?
Thank God.
Come on.
Start a problem, too. It was either start a problem or fix the problem.
It diffused it that night, bro. I mean, that's just one story I can share.
Right.
But yeah. So, okay. I can share two.
Okay.
I don't know if these are the shots right now.
No. We done with the shots unless you want to.
The same time, remember I told you the guy said I stole his joke? Right? The guy that accused of stealing the joke knew Face, right? He was being cool, but his boys.
Face was being cool.
No, the guy that accused of stealing the joke. Okay. Right? He was being cool. But his boys was hyping him up. Like, yo, fucking, he stole your shit, beat his ass type shit, right?
Now, did they call you white boy?
Huh?
Did they call you white boy?
I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
I'm sure.
Okay.
So I go back, and this is when I'm living with Face at the time. Like, he had come back now. Now he's at the house. And I was like, yo, so-and-so trying to start shit, said I stole a joke. He goes, who? And I told him, he goes, all right. Because he hung out at the comedy clubs, right? The next night is Tuesday, which is Fat Tuesday at Comedy Store. He sees that comic walk in with his homeboys, and he goes, yo. And they came over. He goes, what's up, man? He goes, you accuse Gary of stealing a joke? He goes, nah. He goes, nah, Gary said you accused him of stealing a joke. He's like, nah, Face. He goes, nah, it wasn't like that, da-da-da. And his boys are just sitting there. And here I come snitching. I go, it really wasn't him. It was those guys that was accusing me. So he looked at them. He goes, if he wants to do your whole act, he can do your whole act. He goes, don't ever speak to him again. He goes, if you got something to say to Gary, you say it to me. And they was like, all right, Face. They backed down so goddamn fast. I was like, yeah, he was just a different dude, man. He wasn't a dude you crossed. You know what I mean? So that's why I still go see him. And I saw him in San Quentin. I still go see him in Folsom. He's still my guy, man.
Wow. That's what's up.
You know?
Like we speaking about.
So check this out.
Now, how do you know?
I got that guy right on the phone that disrespected you. Here you go. Yo, what's up, man? And he got something he want to say to you.
Hey, what up?
That is who it was. How'd you know it was Scruncho?
Fucking Scruncho, Gary Owen.
How'd you know it was him?
I put it together, man.
Oh my God! But you know I said it wasn't. But you know I said it wasn't Scruncho. It was the dude that was with him.
Hey, listen, man, we gonna lie everything.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, he want to go. He want to FaceTime me.
Yeah.
He want to say something to you.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't figure out your fucking phone.
Oh
bro.
shit! Can you FaceTime me?
Yeah, your phone.
Dude, you're scaring me right now, Jack. You know everything.
But it's funny how. Except. But for whatever reason, your shit don't.
Yo, what kind of phone is that, though?
Hold on.
You got
there
him?
There you go. Put your hand.
Dude, you're fucking FaceTime. Yeah. Scruncho. Oh, now it's unstable. God damn it.
Could you turn that down a little bit?
What kind of phone do you have?
Yeah.
Your connection literally says connection unstable.
Yeah, it says connection unstable.
It is. Hey, Scruncho, you can't. Hey, Scruncho, just call me back on regular phone. He just want to say something to you real
What's
quick.
a regular phone?
See, I was trying to be careful.
Right.
But the comic's name was Scruncho.
Okay.
But I said Scruncho was always cool.
There you go. Go ahead for it. Well, I couldn't get you on what's his name? The FaceTime. This is 11. This is an iPhone 11.
Hey, man, listen. You know the best part about life. You know what I mean? Like when I see, sometime when you grow up, you could give somebody something and you think you really did something, but the most powerful thing a man could do, especially in 2026, is take accountability and find a way to take accountability. When I look at Gary Owens and I think about Gary Owens, man, because we come from the same, Rich. I asked me to tell him it's Richard Muzz, right? Face, that was our nigga. But I knew Face before Rich. Me and Face come out the mud together. You know what I mean? He that guy. But we was together since we was 16, 17, getting out the mud. He was a star athlete. Then he mastered the streets, and he's just a powerful dude. And even when he first seen me, he's like, he knew about Gary before me, and he came to me. He said, Scruncho, Gary Owens, the white dude. I said, yeah, what's cracking because he good? He said, yeah, that's my guy, man. You good with him? He said, make sure he good. And I said, say less. And from that point on, I always had love for Gary. So, but I think I should really be owing Gary an apology, because as a man, you will say certain shit on this motherfucking internet and they'll turn it around, especially when a joke go bad. And to my nigga Gary, man, I really love this dude. He a great dude, nice to everybody, a great family dude. I just seen his son on a picture, man, dude, and grew up to be such a big old, tall, handsome dude. I remember when we first hung out as little kids and all this shit, and see him as a grown man, and to see his marriage. I'm just a fan of his brand. I'm a fan of his character, and we don't talk much, but I do want to apologize to him because I just said some shit like, I said, I love Gary Owens, but I don't like that nigga privileges, though. Fuck that privilege, shit like that. And sometimes I think it's misconstrued as if I don't like Gary. But if he could listen to me, man, I love you, bro. And we always love you. We always take care of you, man. And I can't wait to see you and give you a big old gangster hug from a real nigga, man. So to my partner, Gary Owens, you know what I mean? Man, I love you. And if I want to not just apologize to you as a human being, but could you hear me, Jack?
Yep. Yeah. Everybody can hear you.
I also want to take a minute to apologize to my nigga TK Kirkland. I already shook hands. We already talked about it. We always shook hands. But I have not gave that nigga a public apology. And I do want to take a public apology because sometimes when you're a real nigga, as N.O.R.E, because N.O.R.E, he a real nigga, and he knows sometimes when you're a real nigga, it fucks up your ability to be trusted. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Being a real nigga and being trusted is difficult to bind together. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when you're a real nigga, you go into that real nigga brand, it's not always a blessing. You know what I mean? So a nigga like me, I gotta take time out and humble myself. And I can't play like everybody else can play and talk shit. I can't do that. I play, you're gonna run through this and that. And so to niggas like TK and me and TK beef was a little different because it was whatever it was for him, it was just about respect for me. And I remember the time niggas used to just like, what the fuck is fight out? And we be friends and shake hands, but the internet fucked all that shit up. We can't even just fight and talk it out, so the shit get all out of control. But at the end of the day, we met at a radio station and we shook hands, we talked it out because we fought. Niggas supposed to fight. We're in disagreement. We should be able to catch a fair one, you know what I mean?
Man, but appreciate that, Scruncho.
Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Scruncho, thank you, brother. You want to say something back to
I'll give his number. I'll talk to him off camera.
He said he gonna call you, man. We're gonna wrap this up, man.
So that was the comedian. Okay. So anyway, my thing is like shit that's been old news. Not old news, but like with Face, it was like Scruncho, and I said that he was always cool. Right. It was the boys that was like, Gary stole your shit.
But why he apologized to you just now?
I think he went on I must have went on an interview and was like, fuck Gary Owen's white privilege.
Oh, he did say that. Okay.
Yeah. So no, it was Scruncho's always cool, but Scruncho, like he said, he came up with Face in Compton, and I'm sure they did some shit together back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And he said, did you hear what he said? He said he mastered the streets. Mm-hmm. He was that dude. Mm-hmm. I got it. The stories I could tell And maybe I'll tell when I have his permission, when hopefully he gets out one day.
Right.
But right now, I'm like, I'm just going to hold on to him. But yeah, that was a hell of a time that first year in LA. To be a white dude from Ohio, grew up in a trailer park, joined the Navy, which is very structured. Then you get to LA and you're out there trying to make it. And all of a sudden, you're getting into places, because I'm with Face everywhere. And this is how we really start hanging out. He asked me, I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. It was Thanksgiving, and he asked me on Monday, he said, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I said, nothing. So Thursday's Thanksgiving. He said, yo, we're going to my mom's house, blah, 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 for Thanksgiving. I said, oh, okay, you want to stop by, come through, right? So he left me the address. And this is before everybody had cell phones, like 97. So I was like, all right. So I just got the address. I wake up Thanksgiving morning. I'm by myself in LA. I drove. I didn't know his mom lived in Compton in the ghetto, right? So I got there like noon, and he was like, I remember he answered the door. He goes, you came? I was like, motherfucker, you invited me. And he just kept staring at me the whole day. I go, yo, why you keep staring at me? He goes, I can't believe white boys in my house. My mama's house? He goes, no, I believe white boys in my mama's house, right? But I also learned, I stayed in the kitchen with the women, and the dudes were in the back playing dominoes, cards. There was a ping pong table there playing ping pong. They were in the back. I stayed with the girls in the kitchen because now the women came out and they started vouching for me. They go, yo, the white boy's funny. He cool. And that endeared me with all the guys out there. And I remember I stayed till about 6 p.m. and then it started to get dark. And it started to change. The scenery. I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'll go to Compton between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Okay, yeah. That's
I'm not
safe hours.
Yeah, I'm not going when it gets dark. It started to change quick.
Safe hours.
But that's how we really started hanging out because I went through his mom's house for Thanksgiving. That's how we started hanging out.
Hey, but he was apologizing for pressing you. And that's what that was about.
Oh, for back in the day?
For back in the day.
That was a long time ago.
That's what all that was. You want to say he's sorry. And I told him if he ever do, I kill it for you, man. I kill it for you.
He didn't press me. Yo, he didn't press me like that. He wasn't. He literally
the one. It was his boys.
He pulled me. Monday night, he pulled me out of the Improv, right? Not pulled me out, but said, can we talk? So we're out on the side. You know, the Improv is on Melrose. We're on the side of the building. And he's just, yo, man, my boy said you took one of my jokes. And he goes, that don't sound like you. Our acts are different. I said, what joke? But his boys is out there hyping him up. He goes, man, fuck that shit, Scruncho. He took your shit. Press him like that shit. And I'm literally going like, what the fuck is this dude's problem? And then I went back and straight snitched. I went to Face and was like, yo, Scruncho and his homeboys, they was pressing me. Okay, I'll tell you the wildest story I can share that's not going to do anything.
About the girl.
No, I'm gonna keep the girls. I'm remarried. I want to keep that definitely off the street. I don't need to bring that up, right? Now there's a lot of girls involved with Face, but they used to remember the Century Club on Sundays.
Yeah, Century Club
jumping, man. Well, one of the promoters there, when Face would go, we would just walk in, right? Nobody ever stopped Face, right? We just walk in. So one night Face doesn't go.
Now, real quick, is Face a blood or Crip? Or you don't?
I don't fucking know, bro.
I mean, what more did he wear?
He's black.
He's black. Okay, he's a blip.
I don't know.
Let's go.
He's one of them. I don't know which one.
Obviously, his tattoo said to them.
Said something.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. But anyway, I don't know which one it is. I'd always go to the Century Club, right?
Gary's neutral right now.
I'm neutral as shit. That was a Switzerland answer like a motherfucker. That was Geneva. Go ahead.
He's a blip. But so every time we go, we just would go in. So one night, Face had a girl at the house, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the Century Club. He's all right. So I go by myself, and when I got there, one of the promoters, he wouldn't let me in.
Right.
He goes, yo. I was like, what's up, man? He goes, where's Face? I go, oh, he ain't coming tonight. He goes, all right. And he just like left me outside,
wow.
right? So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I come back to the house probably an hour later, and Face goes, I thought you was going to Century Club. I said, the dude wouldn't let me in. He goes, really? He goes, I'll handle it. We got a July 4th party at our house, right? This was 98. This is July 4th, 98. Legendary. I remember Kobe showed up. And Kobe was like 18, right?
Wow.
Everybody, half the NFL and NBA was at this party, right? And everybody thought it was my fucking house. It wasn't my house.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
My pictures are on the wall.
Well, oh, that's right.
You a legend right now.
That party got me so much residual pussy later on.
Right.
Like it'd be weeks later, hey, I was at your party.
Right.
So He goes, he pulls me aside and goes, yo, G, come here. He got the promoter like in his room in some side closet. Right. And he opens the door and the promoter's like this. And I go, what the fuck?
That promoter that wouldn't let you in?
Wouldn't let me in. He goes, yo, G, tell me what the fuck you just told him. I go, what are you talking about right now? He goes, last week. I go, what? He goes, the Century Club. He goes, oh yeah, I couldn't get in. And he goes, what the fuck? You know he's with me. You see him, you see me, bro. He's going in, right? And the guy goes, the guy just shook. So I'm trying to defuse it. I go, I think it was just a misunderstanding. That's all it was. And then that dude went like this. He goes, that's all it was. Misunderstanding. Right? So Face is like, don't you ever stop my boy right now. He ever comes in, you let him in. He goes, I got you. He got out. I go, why the fuck was he in the closet? That's what I'm still trying to figure out. He pressed him.
Oh shit. Oh, that was pushing him in the closet, not coming out the closet.
No, he was just, I don't know why. He goes, come here. Hey, what the fuck happened last week? I was like, first of all, why is he in the closet? You know what I mean? It's just a misunderstanding.
That's a skit in itself right there.
Now, I also heard you say something that, like you respect comedians keeping a certain circle because. Like I believe you mentioned the Plastic Cup Boys or the Red Cup Boys. What is
Plastic Cup Boys?
Yeah. And you said you wish you had learned from that because I believe you had an opener who like betrayed you. I know you don't want to say his name because
I'll never say his name.
I'll never say his name either. I don't know his name.
Yeah, anyway, nobody does.
Okay.
You see him at a coffee shop near you.
But what was that lesson to teach? And this is for people that's coming up because you know what? A lot of us suffer from post-dramatic success, right? Mm-hmm. Like that we got success, so we want to help somebody else, but we sometimes pick the wrong person to help, and then that scars you from helping another person because you're like, man, I got snaked from this person, so why should I go back to my neighborhood? And because I believe this guy was from Cincinnati, right?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Okay, my bad.
I don't want to. He's from your neck of the woods. But,
okay, New York.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
The New York takes it. Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Your neck of the woods.
But for people that don't know, explain to the people like how important it is to keep your circle tight.
Yeah, I got he broke guy code, like you said, respect and loyalty. Mm-hmm. Like I'm putting a lot of money in your pocket. You're on the road with me, but there is, I guess deep down, he was resentful of my position. Mm-hmm. And you got to be careful who's on the road with you because you don't want them looking at you like, I want that.
Right.
Not knowing like, I'm trying to set you up to get that if you want.
Right, exactly.
You're going in front of thousands of people every weekend. Like I always tell people, cherry pick my audience, take them, get your social media out there. I don't care. There's enough for everybody. But he was his problem was I never seen a guy go after other guys' girls like that. Like it was a problem. It was like everybody in our circle, he would try to fuck your girl behind you, or you find out he's trying to hit on him afterwards.
We know scumbags like that.
Yeah, and I was like, I literally told him, I said, "Yo, I just said I don't."
Mad, like,
Jack's been slain.
Your wife. Oh, he would have had your wife bent over. Yeah. No, but I told him when I let him go, I said, "Dude, I'm just letting you know your dick got you fired.
Wow,
I hope it was worth it."
Wow.
I was like, so. He was like, really? I was like, I'm just being honest with you.
Right. You
got to change your ways, man.
Right.
And I don't say his name because one, I don't want to give him any press.
Right.
And two, I just want him to disappear. Right. And I put him in all the rooms that he could. I put him in all the rooms where he got to meet the right people. Could have set himself up because a lot of this business is relationship based.
Right.
And I'm just like, dude, I couldn't believe the shit he pulled, especially during a divorce. You went back to my ex.
Part. Yeah, I forgot that.
And
part.
told her about some girls in the past.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I let him go in 2018. My divorce happened in 2021.
Yeah.
Why are you calling my gonna be ex-wife to tell her shit that happened? Because it doesn't affect the divorce. You're just hurting her.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was so unnecessary.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just some dirt dog shit. Fuck that dude.
Yeah. So let me ask you, in the verses, who you think, if Swiss and Timberland came to you and said, man, Gary, I want you to do a verses, but it's your choice, or who you get to pick, the comedian you go against.
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
Ooh, that's a good one. So I like him though, right?
I mean, it depends on you.
Yeah.
This is your world.
Person.
Yeah. God, I would pick that old opener, but I don't want to get any press. I don't want to get any press.
Yeah. You pick them because you want to go against them?
Yeah, I want to bury him.
You want to pick a reputable opponent.
I got to pick a reputable guy. Yeah. Shit. I probably pick Kevin. Ooh. I want to go against the big dog. I want to challenge myself.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
You got balls.
Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
That makes sense.
It's gonna do here's the thing. Kevin and Katt would get the most numbers, or Katt right now, right? Or Chappelle. But I would pick Kevin because I know we got a rapport. We'd have fun. It wouldn't be personal, but I know we could go at each other pretty good. So I'd pick Kevin.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
You know what? Let me say something. Let me say something to the comedian world and to the rap world and to everybody. I like how Katt and Kevin squad. They show what grown men look like. You know, first off, at that roast, when I seen Katt come out, I literally screamed like a girl. Because I was like, I did not see that. Like there was nothing to lead up to that. And then watching 72 hours of Kevin's movie.
Mike Epps?
Mike Epps is not only Mike Epps, you owe me a big fucking apology. Mike Epps called me one day and was like, fuck you, motherfucker. You let Kevin Hart diss me. And by the way, he saw some AI shit.
Oh, really?
This was not no real. Kevin Hart did not come on our show and diss Mike Epps. And I knew it. So I knew it. But I let him flip on me. And now, you in the goddamn movie. I need my apology, man. But let me get back to Katt and
Kevin.
I thought that, like, when I seen Kevin and then he smacked him and then he go, I'm giving away the movie, I'm sorry. He smacked him, he said, did you Will Smith me? Like, that shit was, like, so written, it was so put together. And you know, like when certain people squash the beef, like, God bless, because I love Game and I love 50. But when you seen them squash the beef in Harlem, I knew that beef wasn't
squashed.
It wasn't actually squashed. They didn't make eye contact. But when I seen Nas and Jay-Z, I knew that was done. Yeah. When I seen that with Katt and Kev, but when I seen it in the movie, it was like, that shit really put warm because you know why? It's beyond just two comedians beefing. It's beyond just two black people beefing. This is how humans can work out. These guys really hated each other.
Yeah.
And then they worked it out.
You think Mike and Kevin really hate each other, or Katt and Kevin?
No, Katt hated Kevin.
Yeah, Katt hated Kevin. I don't think Kevin hated Kevin.
I had no hate when I see, not hate like jealousy hate, but like he was mad at him, or they were mad at each other. Like I don't know inside information, but I just know from what I seen, they didn't like each other at one point. Like even that roast, I don't think they meant that shit.
The roast walked away, people were still like, no, they didn't.
I don't think Kevin dislikes anybody though. I don't think Kevin.
No. Let me tell you something. Kevin is from Philly. You push him too much, he will react. Did you see him schooling LeBron James recently? Yo, boy, in the joint. He turned full-fledged Philadelphia.
No, Kevin can go. Don't get it twisted. But I just don't think he's like that. Like Katt. Well, man, you cross him one time. It could be 30 years ago. He gonna remember it. He don't forget shit. Yeah. You know, I remember when I was, we was all like late 90s coming up, and Katt was Cat in the Hat at the time, right?
Cat in the Hat.
So even before the internet, you heard rumors about this guy in the Bay Area. They was like, yo, there's this guy up there. This is how everybody described him. He goes, he's like a real pimp. He's got one tooth in the front. Yeah. And that's how they described him.
Before Money Mike.
Way before, right? Okay. They was like, that's how everybody used to talk about, yo, this motherfucker's destroying, right? And then he comes to LA and he's destroying all over the place. I remember I hosted the Improv for like a month straight on Monday nights.
Right.
And then the first Monday I hosted it, I realized that the first 3-4 comics, the room was kind of flat because people were still coming in, they're sitting down, we're starting on time. So the next week 2, Katt's the first comic on the show, right?
And he's Cat in the Hat still.
Yeah, nobody knows who he is, right? This is before Friday. And then I said, hey guys, I'm hosting. And I said, you know, we got a great show tonight. It's going to fucking get better as we go. And I think whatever Super Bowl was, it might have been the Rams and Titans. That one. Remember the Super Bowl would start off slow and then it ended real strong? I said, yo, this show's going to be like the Super Bowl. I go, it might start a little slow, but by the end, we're going to be killing. But I was going off the energy from last week. Wasn't right on my part because I'm not thinking of the comics going up early like, Katt goes up first, right? And he took that shit personal.
Right.
And he must have gave his greatest 15 minutes that night because he was like, "Oh, I'm not fucking around," right? Because I remember he goes up, he had this closer that would kill every night, and then I remember his last thing, he goes, "How's that for the Super Bowl?" Right? Yeah. And I came up and go, "Whoa, he took that the wrong way."
Right.
And then when I saw him out in the bar, and when I brought the second comment, we talked and he was laughing about it, cutting up. But I just remember, I go, "Oh, he don't forget shit." Even that night, he was like, "Oh, really? We're gonna start slow? Oh, you got me fucked up." You know, he was the first one on that night.
I think
destroyed.
He's mad at us because of Michael Blacksmith. When we had Michael Blacksmith on here.
Blackson?
Blackson?
He went off on...
The comedians have been the most mad at us. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Which is wild to me.
On Michael Blackson on Wildin' Out, like real hard.
Yeah, he destroyed him on that. But which is wild to me because...
Was Michael Blacksmith there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he snapped on Mike there.
Okay.
It was like really kind of... It was very morbid. Very morbid. He hated him.
Wait, I thought morbid means soft.
No, morbid means dark.
Dead. It's dark.
Shit.
It was bad.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was on another plane. Like he hate him.
So did Michael Blackson's accent leave?
That's a good versus.
Did his accent leave?
Did his accent leave? No.
Mike kept it cool.
Okay.
Mike does it. He keeps it cool with everybody. Yeah. Even in your face, if he's bagging, he keeps it cool.
All right.
But Katt, yeah, he don't forget shit.
Oh shit, man!
He might call in.
Apologize because we want you on here,
Katt, man.
Yes,
we need you on.
He might call and retell that story. No. It was a different Super Bowl. I was second that night. He's that guy. He'll correct it, right?
Please come and correct the story.
Didn't he say he read 27 books in a year?
Something like that. He gave me a nice little shout out though on Shay Shay.
Okay.
You know, and he was like, he goes, you know, he was talking about the gatekeepers and Hollywood. They fuck with who they fuck. He goes, why do you think Gary Owen's been doing this 27 years and hasn't crossed over yet?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Keep it too real.
No, I don't know if that's it.
You keeping it.
It just is what it is.
You keeping it Black Power, brother.
Yeah.
A little too much. Go get that Netflix special, goddamn.
Yeah.
Now, if you had your choice, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
And just to backtrack just a smidgen. Hey, so my wish list.
Spell smidgen. Spell it.
It's SM Idgen.
Okay.
Hey, so the verses should be you, Darnell Rollins, Corey Holcomb, Ari Spears, Michael Blackson, Katt Williams, T.I., Charleston White, Godfrey, Jay Farrell.
Damn,
that's a good one. That was a good one. So I would go against Donnell. I would go against Donnell.
Yep, you go against Donnell.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I got the rules written out and everything, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I send it to y'all tomorrow.
That actually was good comparison with Beast. That was good.
You get to host that one too.
Okay. He get to see it at least.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Well, I'm on tour till they stop putting me on tour. You know what I mean? So we're doing all theaters now, so that's good. Filming my next special February 13th in Indianapolis.
And that's for YouTube again?
Well, what we do, I do it myself.
Yes, okay.
And then
independently,
we send it to everybody. But now we're at a point where like, look, we're like for instance, the last one I did, No Hard Feelings. We filmed it January 17th in DC. I knew I was going to air it March 7th on YouTube. So we sent it to everybody. I said, look, if you want it, you got to come with an offer or take it off my hands. If not,
but you said
it's airing March 7th.
The whole thing.
We sent the whole thing.
The whole thing, okay.
We're going to air this March 7th on YouTube.
Okay.
It's up to you. But we're not waiting for you to look at it and be like, we'll get back to you.
Right.
So I have a deadline. So the next one we're going to do February 13th in Indianapolis, where I got the theater, everything's set up. I go, and then I'll pick a date a month or two later, and we'll do the same thing. We'll send it to everybody. Right. If they want it, great. If not, and then if they make an offer before February 13th, we'll take it. You know what I mean?
Why you didn't pick Cincinnati?
I did one in Cincinnati.
Okay, you did one. Okay.
Yeah, I did Black Famous.
Okay.
We did that in Cincinnati.
Okay.
So that was 2021. So I did one there already.
All right. So there's any more you want to tell our fans?
I want to tell him something before you go.
Okay.
I got him a gift. I love Gary Owens, man.
Okay.
I studied really hard for this. I've studied your whole career, man. And this is a gift from my girl, Milky Jean, Wyclef's baby.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to them, man.
It's for you and your wife.
This is their Their rum right here.
Their rum.
Wycliffe.
Oh, they gave me some liquor?
Wycliffe's sister, yeah.
We trying to get you drunk, man.
Shout out to Melky, man.
This is the shirt you have on, right?
Yep.
It's just the white one.
How did you was looking at, you, so I should wear this more often.
I can see it. You can't. I can see it.
He can see what you can't see. The blind,
Thank
baby.
you.
The blind to the back. He can see what you can see. The blind, baby. The blind.
Yeah, so that's the special, and then I got some other things in the works, but nothing to announce. You know what I mean? You don't want to give everything away.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you something, man. You're one of the funniest people on the planet. You're a person that could take, like, that's what we are as musicians. You can take pain and make people make pleasure out of it. Like, I've never, like, I know we didn't get into it too much, but I hear you speak about your step pops. I hear you speak about your pops, and you make it so articulate. Even though you're talking about pain, it's just like that's. So I suggest not only you're special, but I definitely want to see a Gary Owen sketch comedy. Like, I definitely want to see it. And you know what's crazy? You know, thinking about like the way you spoke about Drewski earlier, I think that, like the elder generation and the younger generation, like him directing, because these skits that you're talking about, they're like with like I believe it was one time we was gonna have a fight, and instead of you like being aggressive back, you just agree to whatever the guy said.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck man, you gonna catch? He say, man, I might.
Like, fuck
like,
you up.
Yeah,
you might.
Yeah,
you might.
Yeah. Like all those sketches, like I suggest you do that, because as a fan, like I visually, when you speak about it, I visually see it.
Yeah.
So why not me visually see it?
Yeah.
Like, and there's so many people. So I encourage you, man, to keep doing your thing, man. You make so many people happy, man. You make so many people proud. You make so many people laugh. What you do is very important, man. And we over here, we know, we want to give you your flowers, man. Let you know, man, continue to do your thing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take some flicks and then we can do a drop.